growing on me, honestly. I used to think it was just like, like the first bit, obviously right here, I thought was really good, and then the part of the end with the bow bow, chick up, bow down, I thought that was fun too. But honestly, the middle of it, like with the Linkin Park ASMR, I like that more than I thought I did. That's honestly fair enough. Let's get back into it here. Try to recover a little bit from the shenanigans of yesterday. Put out the pings real quick. Like this part right here, I turns out, I like this part of Belial's team more than I thought. I thought like, Parade's Lust is a little bit overrated because I thought it was just kind of like good at the beginning, good at the end, and super mid in the middle, but no, it's kind of nice. Not so. How's it going on, Suki? God, I'm so used to yelling late when I show up at a stream. It feels off-putting that you're on time. I feel like I'm not late that often. Like, okay, like 1 to 2 minutes late, maybe. I feel like I'm not like materially late most of the time. Like, if I'm supposed to start at 5 p.m., does going live at 5:01 constitute being late? Because if so, I do that pretty often. But on time, see, there you go. You can also, you can get your rocks off like that. We're gonna play some Avatar right away today, I think. There's maybe some things I want to talk about, like kind of discussion style stuff, like we did with Versuja yesterday. But even if we do end up doing that, I think we'll do it nearer to the end, depending on how the ranked experience goes today. Doesn't feel as good to say. Human beings, we enjoy being negative. I think it makes us feel like we have some sort of control over what happens to us. Like if we can identify something as incorrect or wrong or bad in some way, it gives you some feeling of power. Can you downplay Yule real quick so side games can buffer more? I have good news for you, man. I think I am a Yule down player. Like, I don't know if I'm correct in doing so, but currently, like, my gut instinct on Yule as a guy who has no idea what she does is that she's, I think, not great. So, most people, to my understanding, think Yuel is better than I do. Now, again, I'm on Yuel and on Lwain both. I'm very willing to believe that everyone else is right and I'm wrong. Oh, I did not hit confirm that shit. But, because my most of my opinions are born, like, I'm quite confident in them. Yuel and Lwain, not so much. You wouldn't. Yeah, you would. Oh, okay. Yeah, the rocks do stop riding free. So it's certainly something to consider. Oh, but backdash does not yet. I have a bad habit of backdashing in neutral. Oh, I'm so dead. Well, yeah, no, I am. He's not going to build super, but I don't... Well, does she? Maybe she doesn't need super. Yep. Where is combo limit? Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, I have a bad habit of backdashing in neutral against Beatrix, which, like, is just not, riding free is just too good against that shit, right? Oh, damn, okay. The Schmicks? You wouldn't riding free, would you? You would overhead. Could be spot dodging those, certainly. My bad. Not the world's greatest hit confirmed, certainly. That's on me. That cross-up button that Beatrix has is so reliable. It's good stuff. There we go. That's what we should be doing there. They gave me enough time to actually, finally, come to the realization to do the correct thing. Thank you, Miss Tricks. Okay, cool. We can, like, kill her here, basically. I think so, right? We damage ourselves into SBA range there. No, we don't, huh? Well, that's problematic. Okay. Not a big fan of the potential that I get command grabbed here. Okay, fine. Backdash actually working out right there. It's like a mid-tier. I think she's like dead center of the cast in terms of power level, but she's best girl, so that may need to be nerfed. Her, in terms of being best girl, she's OP or so. But in terms of like her actual mechanical power, she's kind of chill. I am respecting the shit out of riding free. It's true. Oh, it's out of range. Oh, they keep doing the frame trap option, which is like super unsafe on blocker. But honestly, I just don't expect them to be doing that shit. But guess what? They are doing that shit. Get thrown, by the way. Oh, it doesn't catch it? Honestly, I thought the lower spikes would straight up beat riding free. Today I learned that is just not the case. So true. Okay, same idea here. Not a fan of how low this is going to put me on HP, so let's actually not go super low. We're still in potentially a command grab 50-50, but can't kill her off of this. Yep, can kill her off of this, though. Thought that she would be too scared of the SSBA to do anything else. After the third one especially, right? I don't go for command grab twice. People expect you to switch things up on the rule of third. Remember that guy who squished a little guy? How did they do that? Asking for a friend. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's bad. We have very few rules here. You treat the little guy well, or you get timed out. Really. And if you would like to not be in chat for a little bit, then certainly by all means. Okay, empty jump. No man. Oh my god, that clashed to my JH. Cool. I did not realize that had medium attack level like that. That makes sense, I guess. There you go. That does kind of like Sandy's Earth form, right? That does catch riding free, which is cool and awesome. What's going on, Opity? Say hi to Geef? Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second here. We'll do it immediately after this set. That was not what I thought she was gonna do. She should be dead though. I don't know what, like the air throw there, I imagine maybe it was like they're trying to air, maybe it was intentional, right? Maybe they were trying to air throw me out of flight. But I did the DP bait option, right? I did H flight into land immediately. And caught him out. We take those. What's going on, Nugget? I need to apologize for even suggesting it. Tough stuff. Do your best to treat little guy well. He's one of my many actual human sons. Riding free through this, you bastard. I mean, do you think I can? Okay. I was like, do you think I can solo them with this move? Yeah, I had a feeling. After all of that, right? I don't think that patience was going to be on the docket right there. After that, just the insane amount of rocks they had to tank. I figured that would make them more likely to do something hasty there. Okay, get away from me. Oh, I stopped. Oh god, it doesn't fucking jail, man. It's crazy you can accidentally let go of your down back on riding free. It's so unfortunate. Ah, nice. Do they know the punish for this? I gotta get hit by the explosion box. Yes, they are. Amazing. Okay, let's say hi to Geef. What a set to start things off on. Is this neutral? Indeed. Yeah, there's an explosion there, right? You gotta be careful. Right, after Abel does like the command grab whiffs, but there's like a full screen explosion here. So, she jumped back, that was fine. She could have spot dodged or blocked on landing, and then I would have been, minus 30 or something, and she would have killed me, but Abel, not super common, right? So some people do get caught by stuff like that. It's gap. It may in fact be gap. Sources have told me. The experts theorized that this may in fact be gap. Here is Geef, by the way, my actual human son. He says hello. Benjamin wanted to say hi to him earlier, and he says hi back, certainly. Asking for a friend, could you evade the command grab? No, Robert, you could not. So we'll talk about that in a second when we're done saying hi to Geef right here. But so the way it works, right? Spot dodges are strike. Your son is beautiful. Thank you. I grew him myself. So, spot dodges are strike and projectile invincible. They are not throw invincible at all, right? So not even Abel's SSBA command grab, if I just like set Belial to spot dodge like this, right? Even just throwing him, right? You see no escape, right? It counts as a spot dodge. Spot dodges are strike and projectile invuln. They are not grab invincible at all, right? So even a regular throw will be spot dodge. And certainly if you are in, so you can spot dodge like this explosion box right here, right? You can spot dodge like that. Oh, I did it a little bit too early, but he could spot dodge that explosion. But if he spot dodges like this and I command grab him, it will not evade the command grab, right? You will just get your shit rocked full. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, let's keep going here. All right, well, I need to ask you guys a very important question. This is something that I've been getting kind of clowned on for, but I think I'm in the right here, and I think I'm simply being accosted by people who don't know any better. Okay. Question is, can you backdash it? You can backdash. So okay, well, we can talk about this real quick. You can backdash the command grab, but I believe the explosion box might catch you. We'll take a look at that after. Okay, so well, actually, I'm gonna ask you guys this question first. All right. This is a hypothetical situation, right? What do you think? What do you think? is the what's a Ladiva? Hello, Ladiva. What do you think is the largest animal that you could kill in a fight 5 out of 10 times? So like if I ran the simulation, 10 times, you win half the time. And win. So let me give you the ground rules, right? It's a very important distinction here, right? What does winning mean? What are the conditions, right? So first, you do not get to learn anything between. You don't get to learn anything between runs, right? Like, say if you lose, if you get murdered in the first run through for some reason, you don't get to take that information with you into the second, right? Every time it's a fresh version of you. It knows everything that you know, sure, but like you're not going to learn anything from, the other experiences, right? As well, you are completely unarmed, right? You are armed with only your wits, right? You wouldn't. You would headbutt with you. No, you wouldn't. You would do that, which I won't convert off. I thought you would too. Oh. Hold on. The Diva's scary. I meant to. Damn it, that was meant to be SSBA, certainly. Oh! I tried to throw out the headbutt, it didn't work, right? So. You have no weapons. You can't have like a gun or a spear or anything like that. You only have, your full-on human body to work with. They tried to wake up throw my ass. And as well, you are in like, let's call it you're in like a relatively enclosed arena, right? Like it's not huge or anything like that. You're in like a 20 by 20 maybe, something like that, right? Obviously, like you can't, if you're fighting like a marine mammal, you can't fight them on land. So like just ignore them for a second. Like you would get your ass beat by anything because you fight it in the water and you probably die, right? But yeah. Probably like a coyote. I've done it already, kind of. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Let's start simple, right? How's the able guy grind going? It's going pretty well. Let's start simple, right? So I think, for example, that like pretty much like anyone, not even like adult male, adult female, just like any full-grown human being that one last thing. Winning is determined by basically who. It's a fight to the death, right? Winning is determined by who dies first. So hypothetically, if you kill the creature, but then you maybe without immediate medical attention, you would like die of your injuries later or something like that. I'm gonna count that as a dub for you, and vice versa. Like if you can injure something so grievously that it would die, in the aftermath, but it got you first. I'm gonna say that you got folded there, right? Also, you flight. Goddamn, my favorite fucking combo ender. Right, so I think like any like real human adult that is like crying genuinely, oh they're in promos. Oh, and they one and done me. They didn't want. Okay, you know what? They didn't want the smoke. They didn't want the smoke. They want to go find someone easier to kill for promos. Honestly, I don't respect it, but I understand it. Okay, I don't respect it, but I understand it. That's a spooky situation. I wouldn't want to run into me on the Diva promos either. But yeah, anyone I think to take a house cat. Anyone, I think that a lot of animals are a little bit overrated, right? I feel like most dogs, there are some really big dogs, but even like most dogs, I think I'm kind of folding most dogs, man. People be like, oh bro, it's a German Shepherd. It's a German Shepherd, man. They're attack dogs. I'm like, yeah, bro, I don't know. I'm like, a German Shepherd's what, like 90 pounds? Like a big German Shepherd? Is 90 pounds even right? I feel like 90 pounds may be big for a German Shepherd. Like, a German Shepherd's like, what, 90 pounds? Right? It's all down to physics since humans have evolved to be fairly vulnerable to a lot. Well, sure, yeah. There's a lot of ways to kill me, certainly. Even this German Shepherd that I'm clowning right now could certainly, like, go for my throat, and, like, tear it out, and he might get that every now and then. But, like, I don't know, man, I'm, like, 3 times the size of that thing, right? Like, I feel like, at a certain point, like, they're just animals that you just, even if pound for pound, they're stronger than me. It's not pound for pound, right? I'm, like, 200 pounds. A German Shepherd is, like, maybe 90. I feel like he gets his fucking shit rocked, right? So the impetus of this, the whole point, right? Because this is where I admit I'm being like somewhat controversial, but I think that I'm spitting here, and my friends seem to all very much disagree with me, right? No spot dodging allowed. They're trying too hard to beat the rocks now, so we can try and kill them. A lot of my friends seem to disagree with me. Well, actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. A lot of my female friends seem to disagree with me. A lot of my guy friends are like, nah, bro, for real. But I don't know if this is just like guy brain rot or what, right? I think that against the average wolf, I'm not talking about the fucking LeBron James of wolves, right? I'm not talking about, like, the world's biggest, the largest wolf in recorded history, whatever the fuck, right? I'm talking about your average wolf, which is, like, 120-pound wolf, something like that. I think me and that guy are going even, right? I think I'm going 5 out of 10 with like, again, your average, because I'm not the LeBron James of people, man. I'm just like a guy, right? LeBron James, if he really needed to, he could definitely kill a bigger wolf than I could, right? I believe that, but I'm also a victim of the guy brain rot. But I think we're being scammed. I think it's not brain rot. I think it's the guy super reasonable argument. Is it an empty void scenario, or is this in the woods or something? Empty, like, yeah, like, call it like you're fighting in, like, a gladiatorial arena, you know? It's like an open area, right? Again, listen, sometimes there are going to be the times where I win. I think it's going to take me a lot longer than the times where he wins, you know? It's like there's going to be cases where sometimes he just, like, charges at me, knocks me over, rips my throat out, and I die. I think that probably happens, like, 2 out of 10 times or something like that, right? I don't debate that whatsoever. But, like, I don't know, man. I still think, you know, being a quadruped who is not, like, 7 times my size, like, it's not a fucking hippo or something. Obviously, I'm cooked, right? I want to say I believe it, but also wolves are underrated as fuck. But don't think being a quadruped is a benefit here. I mean, if it's 1v1, don't you just kick the wolf and GG? I don't think it's that easy, right? I think the wolves are still, like, they are big, muscular animals, right? I don't think I one-shot the guy. But I think, like, you know, if basically, I think the wolf is the burst damage class here, right? I think he needs to knock me down and immediately kill me. I think the longer the fight goes on, I think it goes to my benefit. Like, if it becomes, like, a grappling scenario, his ass is a quadruped. He doesn't have, like, he can't, like, you know, if I can get on this guy and start, like, if I can, like, spread apart its legs or something like that, like, I feel like I can get control of it, right? Bare hand combat. Wolves have strong bones. I get that. These things are huge, strong, and their fur is really thick for some reason. Yeah, I'm not gonna bite through it and kill it or something like that, right? I win against a pack of wolves, I'll simply mob them into subservience, yeah. The thing about wolves, once you're down on the ground, you're cooked. If they're on top of me, I agree, right? Again, like I'm saying, if he like charges at me and knocks me over, it's probably not super good for me at that point, right? But I think humans are kind of underrated, man. I think humans are a little underrated. I think there's a slight amount of this, like, bro, wolves are super strong. Like, you know, they have survival instincts. Like, bro, I have survival instincts. And it's not like, you know, it's not a leisurely, like, fucking sparring session. This is for my life. Wolves are massive. They're way bigger than dogs. Yeah, I understand, but I'm bigger than both, right? The average wolf is, what, like 120 pounds? I feel like humans are maybe being a little underrated. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. Eric versus. Also, got this game 2 weeks ago exclusive to Lucy and Percy. After getting them to master, I gotta say I feel carried. Are they really good characters in this game? No. I mean, Percy, maybe. Percival's probably better than Lucilius, certainly. But Lucilius is a lot worse than he used to be. Lucilius is probably, he's like a solid mid-tier, I think. He's a strong character, but he's nothing crazy at this point, right? And also, again, I made a video about how, strong Vesuge is, and someone in the comments was like, oh, well, now I feel carried because I got her to master as my first character this weekend. At the end of the day, if you're ass, no matter how strong the character you're playing is, you're not going to get anything done, right? So, like, really, the idea of being, I think, and again, the tier list is also very different at lower ranks than it is at higher ranks. So the idea of being carried by the character you're playing, I think, it's a real, you know, I don't know that anyone in this game is so strong that they're fully carrying you like that, you know, post Nier getting nerfed. Even then, like, at a higher level, Nier players are still, they gotta be good to be getting results, right? Oh, okay. Try to catch him in the infinite. What's that for? No, ma'am, you can't do that. Yeah, bro, I'm carried. I think the only case where you can beat a wolf is if you dislocate its jaw. The rest is lost for a human. Is that true? Like, I think, maybe you're right. I feel like people act like the wolf just has, like, it just literally one-shots you if you don't. I kinda think it's the opposite, right? I feel like if the wolf has to one-shot me, or else it's cooked, right? Like, in a protracted fight. Like, what does a quadruped do if you're on it? If you get on top of a quadruped that is not, like literally twice your size, just like you even notice you're there. What the fuck does a quadruped do if you're grappling it from above? You know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong. I've never fought a wolf, right? Keep in mind. But, you know, it doesn't feel like I've wrestled with like dogs before. Obviously not in like a they're trying to kill me context, you know, in like a friendlier context. Like I feel like, you know, are there any rocks around that I can LeBonker with? No. You can't. Cool. You are again. Because I mean, if you give humans tools, it becomes like it becomes a lot more unfair, right? Like, you know, I feel like I've wrestled with like medium-sized dogs before. I feel like it's really weird for a quadruped if they're not like on top of you ripping your throat out, right? Now, obviously, a wolf is way bigger, but hey, breaking the scenario, you're saying, do we get some kind of weapon? No, you're completely unarmed. Ow. Like, by the way, I'm not saying, like, even in the scenarios where I win, I'm not saying, like, oh, dude, I fucking dunk on this wolf. Again, remember, I said, even if, like, you know, I'm injured in such a way that if I don't get, like, immediate medical attention, I die from my injuries in the aftermath of the fight, I would still consider that a dub, right? As long as it expires before me. Why are you wrestling animals? Because I'm being clowned on by some of my friends, and I basically want to see who's right in the eyes of the people. It's very easy to just lose focus and panic in situations like that. Fair enough. Yeah, and, you know, maybe I'm overestimating, you know, the lock-in, the adrenaline that comes from being in a fight to the death, right? But like, it's not sprung on you. You're not suddenly attacked by a wolf. Like, you know, You're in the gladiatorial arena. You're in the changing rooms being like, all right, I gotta fucking, it's this thing or it's me, man. You do not deserve clowning for that take. The adrenaline would hard carry you. You'd win. Again, by the way, I'm not saying like, bro, this like Wolf is light work. I'd like one shot kick him and I'd die. Even in like the hypothetical like 5 out of 10 that I'm saying I take here, which by the way it means I'm not saying that I win. I'm saying we go even, right? But even in my wins, I would imagine I'd be pretty fucked up. If you didn't get me to a hospital immediately, I'm probably like, if not gonna die, I'm gonna be like permanently damaged in some way, right? Oh, like the kill her there. I missed my fucking hit for him, man. You wouldn't pillar me, would you? Yes, you would. No. No. Does the Wolf also know it's a life or death? I feel like that's sort of, I feel like they're kind of in that state by default, right? Okay, who's fighting the Wolf because I just got here? Hypothetically, all of us. One at a time. Keep in mind, adrenaline lets you momentarily tip a car over as a normal person, not like flip it. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not sure if I can unlock, you know, that so deep down within me, but I don't think I need to be that strong to beat a Wolf, right? Like maybe this already seems to you like I'm just brain rotted and I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to be here again, I'm not trying to say like, oh, easy money. I'm not like, you know, they're like, as soon as you get a little bigger than this, I'm fucked, right? Like even if you go on like the heavier end, if it's like 150, 160, 170 pound wolf, something like that, which like really fucking big wolves do exist, right? Yeah, I'm getting my shit rocked, right? I understand the canines can use their size and strength to get out of the grip, but it's still a very bad matchup for humans. Although there may be an adrenaline factor to put up a better fight, it's still a loss. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. On the scenario, do you even have your clothes on? Like try fancy stuff like choke the animal, or you're completely on your own? I guess I was assuming that I have like, you know, like a t-shirt and jeans or something like that. Obviously being like completely naked probably does, you know, there are certain parts of you that are more exposed than you'd like them to be. You're not wearing like chainmail armor though, right? Just like, you know, you have the barest of coverings. I think it depends on the person fighting. Oh, for sure. Again, like, you know, you put fucking LeBron in the place, or like, you know, you put fucking Eddie Hall in place like your average wolf. I think they're ripping them in half, right? That's why I don't think you need a superhuman to beat your average wolf. I think wolves are a little overrated. Come on. The wolf has more opportunities to hit vital spots of a person than you do if you're barehanded. That's probably true, right? The wolf, I mean, like they are essentially armed with weapons, and I'm not, right? Like they have claws and teeth, and I mean, I have essentially just like the blunt force that I can generate with different parts of my body, right? Like stepping on its head or something like that. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm completely out of my mind, right? But I feel like, you know, I feel like there's a very sizable like size and weight advantage here that surely has to do something. Like even if the wolf is, you know, pound for pound stronger than me, it's not a pound for pound situation. Right? Thing is, if the wolf straight up jumps at you, what do you even do? I mean, okay, here, yeah, this is I think you've arrived at a very important point of discussion, right? Because like, if like this changes entirely if a wolf like trying to tackle you to the ground is like just literally an impossible thing for a human to brace against. Like you're literally always going to fall down. Then I think that's probably pretty rough, right? I don't know if that's the case, right? I don't know if that's the case. If a wolf gets its teeth or even nails into some parts of you, you might start losing functionality more quickly than you can do to the wolf. I agree. The thing is that wolves always go in packs. Okay, no. Yeah. This is a hypothetical scenario. I'm not. That's why I laid out the rules at the beginning, right? I understand it's unrealistic, but I'm claiming 1v1 here, right? Obviously, if there's 2 wolves, even, I'm fucked, right? And if it's a pack of wolves, I'm giga fucked, right? That is not like I'm not saying I could fight like an entire pack of wolves and you know have any chance of survival whatsoever. This hypothetical is just a 1v1, right? This is not, by the way, this is not me trying to be like, I'm super cool and awesome, and that's why I can do it. I think that, you know, I'm an average human, and maybe even, you know, slightly below average. And I think that the humans are a little underrated in how good we are at killing things if we need to, you know? If you lock in, you get that adrenaline buff. I'm gonna fucking die, man. Oh, fuck! If wolf jumps and uses his teeth to get a grip, it's already a huge disadvantage. I agree. I think if it's 1v1 against a wolf, you have a shot of winning. I think so. It's a lone wolf. Yeah, it's a sigma male alpha wolf that does not concern itself with the opinions of the sheep or whatever the fuck. Overdrive Surge. Why can't I have Overdrive Surge? Like only regular Belial gets it. He loses his desire to make fun of Grant when he turns Avatar. But yes, yeah, like our nails these days are certainly not what they, you know, they're not what they, we don't really have teeth or claws. I mean, we have teeth, but like I'm not biting a wolf hard enough to even get through the fur, probably. I don't think I got that in me. Feel 100 pounds hitting you at about 35 kilometers an hour be pretty difficult to brace against? I don't know, man. I also, like, the idea that it's getting up to, like, again, it's a relatively, in this hypothetical, it is not, like, jumping me from the shadows, right? I think the idea that it gets to, like, get up to 100 an hour is a little presumptuous, I think, right? Uh-oh. I kept running to try and catch the backdash. I don't think I did it for long enough. No, I did not. So true, bestie. You could technically jump up to the wolf first, and then he'd be screwed too. I mean, I can. Why in this situation is it always the wolf who gets the first strike? You know. You need Mr. Tirzu. You have to win neutral. Yeah. I think this is, you know, it's the defense for anyone involved here is pretty tough, right? Bonk. Yeah, I mean, if I don't know the wolf is there and it fucking jumps me from behind or something, I'm fucked. But, you know, that's not the parameters of the experiment. Sure. Oh shit! I tried to walk up and backdash his ass, and he just wasn't having it. Sure. That wasn't a punish. I gotta actually block that. That shit is just unsafe. Can't kill you, I don't think. I mean, mate. No, I don't think so. I'm gonna do it anyway, but no, actually, he's very alive. Simply swallow the wolf whole. Yeah. Wolf wins because the wolf always protects his she-wolf. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. I would have to unlock the wolf deep inside me when, you know, they need to threaten my kitten so that I can properly access my full strength. Oh, that's just punishable. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, I'm an idiot. That boot is just punishable on block. I forgot about that. Probably depends on who attacks first, yeah. But besides, like, the actual outcome of this, it is very funny that, like, I had 2 different conversations revolving this with my friends semi-recently, like, you know, about 2 weeks ago and, like, a week ago or something like that. And, like, I had a conversation that was, like, you know, me and, like, two like, female friends and, like, 1 other guy friend. And it was a lot more moderate, right, where I was just, like, yeah, you know, the women were very against the idea that a wolf wouldn't just, like, rip me apart, you know, if we ever encounter each other in any way, shape, or form, right? So I was like saying like, nah, I don't think so, etc., right? But then like I got into the situation where, like, you know, it was me and like 6 of my guy friends, something like that, and we were like, if anything, they started like hyping me up even like, nah, bro, 5 out of 10, you're downplaying, man. You fucking kill that thing, and I'm like, I don't even know if this is like, it was just very funny to see the complete and utter difference, right? Nice, get shimmied, you absolute buffoon. Perish, Mr. Snoop. How did this combo even come up? It just kind of happened, right? It just kind of happened. Like, literally, so with the huge animal I think that could kill as humans are pandas. Sure, they're strong, they do absolutely nothing. This is the Northern Lion argument. I remember this one. I don't think so, man. I think you could survive, right? I think a panda could not kill you if you didn't want it to, right? Like, if you assuming the panda is not already aggroed, I think you could just, like, stay away from it. It probably wouldn't do anything, right? If you need to survive in a panda enclosure for, like, 24 hours, I think that's reasonable. What do you do to kill a panda? Like, literally, so at a certain point, the natural damage resistance, like, you know, take it from, like, an RPG kind of term, right? If your max damage is 20, and the panda has 25 flat damage reduction armor, there's literally no world in which you can do literally anything to it, right? Like, I have no means of damaging a panda, as far as I'm aware, anyway. Right? Like, what do I, like, again, if I have to survive in a panda enclosure and just, like, convince it that I'm not aggressive, then maybe, right? But, like, if I have to, what do I do? What do I do? Just starve it? Kill a polar bear? I mean, that's a whole different thing, obviously. Yeah, again, I promise you, maybe saying that I could go 5 out of 10 with a wolf is already too brain-rotted for some people. They're like, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. But I like to think that I'm being semi-reasonable here. Like, I'm not saying, I know for a fact, like, you get even a little bigger than that, right? And it's like, it's just complete game over for the human, right? Like, I mean, I don't even know what's like a quick step up from a wolf, but like a much more, like, severe step up, obviously. Is, you know, like, if I have to fight, like, a fucking mountain lion or something like that, it's 0 out of 10, right? I'm dying 10 out of 10 times. I cannot, like, there's just no world in which I could, like, fight, like, any degree of big cat and live, right? But, yeah, like a panda? I think that's like cougar. I think a cougar just fucking kills me, right? GG, I'm a Ladiva master now. Yo! Good games also, by the way. Yeah. Like, a human did kill a mountain lion that ambushed him. Yeah, but that's not 0 out of 10, right? That's like 1 in 1,000 times. Because a human has killed a grizzly bear before, too, by, like, choking it, like, sticking his hand down its throat and, like, exposing its jugular and biting it or something like that. But that's not 1 in 10. That's like 1 in 1,000. 1 in 10,000 times that a human gets attacked by an animal like that, they come out on top, right? A well-fed wolf would just insta-kill him. I mean, if he's well-fed, he doesn't want it as much, right? It's an exception to that rule. Exactly. Like, is it physically possible for a human to kill, like, a mountain lion or a bear or something like that. Literally, yes. Figuratively, no, right? Also, one of the more realistic picks you could get for notable predators human might have something with a decent chance against. See, that's what I'm saying. Again, and again, I'm not saying I fucking, it's a 10-0 matchup. I'm not saying I rock this thing. Even in my wins, I'm not saying it's easy. I think I think I have it in me. In a life or death situation, if I can lock in and access, you know, that adrenaline that my ancestors left behind for me that I haven't used my entire life, you know. I think I could, you know, I could at least kill it before it kills me, even if we both end up dying eventually from our injuries. Nice. I can't kill you, dude. Yeah, I can't. Okay, so we're just gonna go into the reset instead. I don't think your DP kills me.
Get grabbed, comma, nerd.
Oh, the heck confirm was kind of tough. Huh. Hello. Scatter was taken, by the way. Thanks for the follow. I like to think I'm being reasonable. Oh, okay, cool. Bonk, bonk, bonk. What is this person's name, by the way? Mono Kaya. Is that like not? Actually, it's not English. Is it a reference to something? Oh, good jump on the command grab. Well done. Didn't condition them to not want that quite enough just yet. Bonk. 1, 2, 3. Let's just reset it there so the next hit kills. It's like that one, for example, that counts. Oh. My god, they dropped their combo. Thank god. Get away from me. Could you have converted that round star 2-6B into an packed air unblockable? Oh yeah, you can pact follow-up off the fireballs. Yeah. We have to worry about you after the fight. There's a game logic where I'm fully healed. Even if, hypothetically, say the wolf expires first, but, like, unless you got me to a hospital immediately, if you could, like, teleport me to a hospital or something like that, like, unless I got immediate medical care, I would just expire from my injuries afterwards. I think I would still count that as a dub. Same thing if, you know, if I somehow mortally wounded the wolf, but it got me, you know, before I got it, that'll count as a dub for the wolf, I think. Oh! I've been good at reacting to Raging Strike recently. You guys notice this? I feel like it's been a while since I've been, like, hit by, like, unless it was a really nice setup or something like that. I feel like Raging Strikes have not gotten me in a little bit. Oh my god, she recovered out of that shit so fast. You're de-aging, share the secret. We're gonna turn the wolf discussion into a video? I mean, this is gonna be part of the normal-ass ranked video, right? Oh my god! Oh my god, I almost didn't convert that, honestly. Let's just keep it simple. Just do the SSBA earlier, just so I can't mess anything up. Nice and easy. Okay. Whew. Simply won't get uncle checked. See, I'm such a young man, I would simply react to the wolf's lunge and dodge away from it. I would sidestep that shit, like Tekken 8 Season 2, where they actually did buff sidesteps. Wait, now that means they probably gave the wolf, they probably buffed the wolf charge to make it homing in Season 2, didn't they? And like plus on block, wall splatting, unseeable mids, right? Never mind. If the wolf is a Tekken 8 character, I'm fucked. I take it all back. Gotta wait out the skill gauge to an extent here. No. Say I'm coming? Why do you say, I mean, I know why he said it like that, because he's Belial, but he's like, I'm coming. Oh, 2M's a little small. I am dead. Yup. What animal do you think you could take 2 of at once? I actually don't know. Fun fact, that is how the Pokemon battles work, hence why it's possible to soft lock yourself with false swipes and ninjas, so struggle kills you as long as it kills the opponent, you're treated as losing. Ah. See, I'm working off Pokemon. It's easy. That didn't punish her. Oh, that spot dodge, I think, was punishable, though. Nice. Get shimmied, you nerd. 1, 2, bonk, bonk, bonk. Right, do the whole thing. She's gonna DP here, maybe? That's not what I meant to do, but it worked out. It worked out amazingly, apparently. I can kill you here. I think I can suicide combo you here and kill you, right? Right, bonk, bonk, and then 1, 2, and then bop, bop. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and flights. Yeah, baby! First suicide combo kill on the road to master, I think. Nice. Hi there, background noise, man. Quite there. It was kind of close, but yes. Oh, right, she has a very good anti-projectile move. I always forget that. About Miss Beathan. That's my bad. I thought she would go a little closer before she had a button. She definitely did not. Oh, God. I'm being every single thing. I'm making the wrong RPS choices everywhere. that was correct at least. I definitely meant to potentially hit them with the 6-6H there, but I guess I didn't get the dash. I buffered it incorrectly. Okay, so this is still kind of a hard one to win, because we are fully on chip. Do I think they're gonna DP on Wake Up? Yes I do. Oh, okay, they didn't, but they tried to Brave counter, and we had the punish ready. Okay. We take those. They tried to Brave counter to go for some sort of chip checkmate. Every time I see a 2B grappling hook, I hate that move more. No clue how good it is versus non-zoners, but come on. Yeah, it's mostly an anti-zoning tool, and a combo tool, I guess, right? But yeah, as an anti-zoning tool, it is really good, right? Bigger grab, better person. Very true, very true. Oh, man. Alright, okay, we're making good progress. We're making forward momentum. We have, we lost a lot of, due to the generosity of some chatters. Ophidian, GBH, and Midnight yesterday. We lost a little bit of our ranked progress, but we're kind of cooking now. Oh, you can't get a 6-6H punish on this, right? He's minus 15 at worst. Yeah. You can't 6-6H punish his guy. 2B physically hurts my soul just by existing. I say, she does passive damage. I understand why people don't like fighting 2B, but I'll never understand why they don't like fighting 2B as much as they do. You know? The wolf power-up will get us to Master Trust? Yeah. Feel obligated to do some setbacks. I mean, listen, you do as you please. I've got the streamer OS active. First impressions are important. So I liked my first impression. Like, I feel like I didn't realize I despised 2B the Passion. She had the worst of the worst first impression. She did. That was the same 2B. Why'd she have the worst? I'd have to fight one or two 2Bs than a single Zoe. Let me see if I got any spare change on my second card. I honestly like. So it's the streamer OS for multiple reasons. One. If I win, I win. If I don't, then yeah, I got money, obviously. But also, it's generally pretty fun. Like, most of these Road to Masters kind of boil down to finding what I believe to be the simplest, cheapest way to play the character and then looping it over and over. Like, you'll notice, for example, that I do this, like, same, this into 2H, into 5U, into Flight. Right? I do that over and over and over again because I think it's the best way that I can, play Abel right now to get wins in the short term to get his ass to Master, right? So it's nice when those challenges force me to play the character in a bit of a different way. That spot dodge was fully, like, me. That was just, like, I didn't even do that on purpose. My instincts, my survival instincts took over right there. That's what I'll do against a wolf, too. I would simply spot dodge his dash. My first impression of her was Soul Calibur 6, and holy damn, I hated her, so I was very biased against her. Fair. I did not play Soul Calibur 6, so I did not, I did not think about that as a possibility. That makes sense, actually. Should have JM'd there for the air. Okay, sure. Conveyor jump. 1, 2, 3. Shouldn't have done all of this. Yeah, because like the extra rocks there, like it's so much more health that we spent for no real reason. Because we're still just gonna go into this anyway. No combo on that because it wasn't a crouch. Yep. This 2B is delay teching very consistently with the throw button there, right? So they're quite shimmyable. We'll see if they change it, but until then, I'm gonna keep doing it. I see M seems to be your least used wing follow-up. Is there a reason in particular? Not. Oh, they want to dumb me. Not like really, Shatter. I just honestly like. Okay. I can tell you why. I structured my the thing I want to do most out of Flight is command grab, right? So I structured my Flight offense based around ways to condition people to sit down so that I can command grab them, right? And in that case, like Stomp and Laser seems to me, especially as I was starting out playing Abel, to be better ways to do that than the dive kick. Now that might not even be correct, right? Because but to my understanding, the dive kick is it's air blockable, I think, right? All that sort of stuff. So because it didn't help me land the command grab immediately, I didn't use it as much. Right? You can't just do that though. It is air blockable, is it not? Excellent. 2B was my first character, so know how brain dead you can play her and still win. I mean, sure, but I feel like you could really levy that criticism against a lot of characters, right? Like, I think people slightly overestimate what brain dead actually means. That is air blockable. I've been asking for it to be air unblockable since launch. Yep. So yeah, that it doesn't really disincentivize people from jumping or backdashing the command grab. It's mostly just like a safe plus unblock way for Abel to get in that is relatively hard to deal with unless you have a DP or something like that, right? It's pretty hard to like 2H Abel out of the dive kick. So he can't like vary the timing. But unfortunately, got $2 left on it. Listen, You do or do not do as you please. It's fine by me. Real grappler player, given the way you structure your offense on conditioning into the command grab that explodes you on hits. That's right. That's right. If a character has a command grab, I'm going to try and center my game plan around it. Now, I have noticed that Abel's command grab is really hard to land on most people, right? Like, you really gotta do that shit, like, once per set or something. I guess people who are, like, aware of its existence. Or it just, like, doesn't work. It's too reactable. Very, very hard to actually hit someone with Able command grab unless you have a ton of mental stack on them to make them not, like, worry about other options, right? I'm gonna force you to play Belial and you have to mash 2-2x. What's 2-2 on Belial? Is that Masago? The command grab?
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
I'm just gonna outzone Beelzebub real quick, don't mind me. Oh my god. Hello. Not what I thought was gonna happen in that interaction, but it's what happened, so here we are now. Infinite. Infinite. No sir. Okay. I honestly thought the needles would kill me there. That is simply not what happened. Okay, this Beelzebub was just stuck in the corner forever. I do feel for him, but at the same time, it's funny for me, so I don't feel for him that hard. 2, 3, this, bonk, bonk, and you flight, my beloved. Belial doesn't have a 2-2x? Oh, I thought his command grab was 2-2. His parry command grab thing. We can dive kick Beelzebub Unisonic, notably. Or, sorry, we can DP it, rather. I'm not used to having a DP, but we do have a Needles DP on this guy. I need to learn how to condition. I always go, I'm going to do it and make it work. And it's going to work. It didn't. Time to adjust that? Yeah, I know. I think if someone is not being caught by an option, and it's like an important option that your character, like, it's a big part of their power budget, making them, like, you know, not getting caught by it the first time, allowing that to force you off your strong option is a really bad idea, right? Instead, you have to figure out, you know, how can I be tricky so I can work this back into my gameplay? Fuck! I almost got very scared when that Raging Chain whiffed, but we're cool. We're all good. Stay in the corner, Mr. Bub. Always on Masters promos. I got very, very scared. Well, I'll grab his half circle back like Vasaraga. Yeah. Nice. Now he doesn't have DP either because they made Unisonic take that cooldown from him. Jump. Jump. Oh my god! Mom, he's doing fake things again! Mom, the Beelzebub's trying to knowledge check me again. Mom! Bro's just in purgatory, man. He can't get out. He can't get out of the corner. Matchup checked and promo's unfortunate. Is this a really good matchup for Avatar? Because it fucking feels that way. Having a really fun time playing Prey Moon Crash, and it's gotten easier since I played last. What the fuck is Prey Moon Crash? Oh, hell. Oh! Hold on. Signs of life from Mr. Beelzebub. Nice. Now wait. Okay, sure. Bonk. Oh, that didn't reach. Horrible news. Well, now here he is in oh, Purgatory again. Yeah, we can't just beat that to Unisonic on reaction. Much easier to stop Unisonic if you're a character with a meterless DP, right? Oh, this is unblockable. Yep. I'm dead. No, sir. Would not recommend that one. He's not dead, though. What do I do here? What's the best way to kill this guy? I think this is command grab. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, right? I was like enough stuff has happened in the corner that I don't think that Bub's looking out for command grab first and foremost, right? And I think I had punished him for doing reversals enough that I don't think he was gonna DP on Wake Up. So me. I do best when I reject conditioning entirely and just keep doing it. They won't expect the 12th time in a row. That's technically conditioning. We get a shout out for all the sickos doing Grand Blue Guild Wars. I'm one of the sickos, indeed. Indeed, I saw the guest book, like the Rising guest book, has a lot of people talking about Unite and Fight for the gacha or whatever. Sad gay baby noises.
Here begins Fate's episode.
Indeed. I heard everyone hates that Unite and Fight shit. It's like, the way people talk about it reminds me of the World Tournament from Dokkan. If you know, you know. It's just like this thing that happens every now and then that like suddenly mandates you to play the game for like 6 hours a day if you want to do really well. And like, maybe you don't care about doing really well, but if you want like the really good shit for your account, then you need to do really well, and then it's like, well, what if I don't want to play, you know, 7 hours of Grand Blue Fantasy Gacha a day? World Tournament, my beloved? Yeah, Faith knows. Faith is, unfortunately for him, to his chagrin, I'm sure, Faith doesn't know about the World Tournament and the struggles. But Suicide Combo wouldn't have killed her there, right? I don't think so. Okay, let's bait her DP here. No, she didn't DP. I read. I thought I was smart and cool. Turned out I was stupid and dumb. Oh my god. This is not good. Oh, nice. Preemptive Brave counter. Very happy I ain't into gachas no more. That's fair. 6 hours, JP players take actual vacations and grind for 20 hours. True, because the World Tournaments are even shorter. On the bright side, the World Tournament being shorter means, you know, you only have to do that for 2 days instead of 3 like it is on Global. That didn't change when the sync happened, right, for Dokkan? The Global World Tournament is still like a day longer than the JP one. For some godforsaken reason, they just hate global players, I guess. Yeah. A lot more stable to this. I think I maybe could have converted that without the 8U packed follow, but a lot more stable, right, to just do that and go from there. Bonk. Oh, no cannon for you, Vicala. Rat down. My bro said JP, the JP from SF6 came to mind first and foremost. Pierce, looking ass. No. Charge laser. Reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Players Cup that infamously has the top players do like 70-hour streams, running decks with lower win rates that take longer per game because the ELO system is broken. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't understand, but I'll take your word for it, big dog. Can I suicide combo you here? Maybe? I don't think so. Oh, I didn't let both hits of it rock. Oh, if I had let both hits rock, she might have been dead. Oh, I just fucked it up anyway. But she's dead. The outfit for Grand Jita is super cool. I say as I fall to FOMO. That's, you know, that's how they get you. You know, don't feel too bad about the FOMO. They are literally trying to make you feel that FOMO. I love just being a better zoner than Vicala. Isn't that so funny? Like, she has to get in here, not me. Isn't that fucking insane that I will just outzone her if we just sit here and do our shit from full screen? Like, what a just like not fun thing it must be to be Vicala here. Bonk. Put your back into it. Get away from me. And step. Didn't kill her. My bad. Yep. Too many spot dodge, I fear. Use a better zoner than Season 1 Matera? Yeah, Season 2 Matera, she got him now. Also, Snoop, thanks for the 30 bits, man. According to JP, Jita is bottom 1. No. That was, again, I didn't know about this, but apparently the person who posted that aggregated tier list is just a troll. I did not know they existed, but none of that shit is real. The ducks at the park are free, you can just take them. Thanks for the healing, nerd. Oh. Okay. Snap! No snap. No snap. No more Fortnite. Okay, good. Dead rat. Rat down. Get Raging Strike. And yeah, Raging Struck and you will die.
I admit, non-stop sparring is a fast track.
Do. I'm glad it isn't real. Fairy and Matera in top 6, yeah. Talk about zoners, Brick. What would your advice be on playing against them? I usually have a hard time. Yeah, they're tough. There's no shame in that. Okay, so let's actually pause and talk about this for a second. There's a couple of things, right? There's a couple of things. This is like, you know, this doesn't really apply. We can talk about Matera and like projectile zoners first. Fairy is kind of her own special case, right? But a big thing, for example, if you're fighting Matera, that I think a lot of newer players don't do, either because they don't realize it or just like they're lazy and they don't realize how good of a thing it is for them, right? So Matera, right? No, look, I want you to look at. Let me make sure that fast cooldowns are off. I want you to look at the cooldown on Matera's arrows, right? Do you notice how, so the light skills, right, the cooldown comes back right away. But you notice how the cooldown does not return until the projectile's actually off the screen, right? So it actually means that, you know, if I'm further away, if I'm closer to her like this, she gets her light arrow cooldown. Look, you see that icon up there? She gets this back a lot faster than if it's all the way over here, right? You see that difference? Now, what that means also is the projectile goes away here when it hits me. If I, instead of just like eating this, right, or it also works if I block as well, right? I'm gonna record her doing this, right? If I block this, it's the same idea, right? Now, on the other hand, if she's kind of close to me and I spot dodge this arrow, do you see that? Right? It's the exact same thing as if I was completely full screen like this, right? Since the arrow doesn't hit anything right away, it does not leave the screen immediately, right? So she has to wait that whole time to actually cool down, right? So that the point of this being that in neutral against projectile zoners like Matera, I mean, even if like Versu doesn't really count, like, you know, Matera, Vikala, stuff like that, Eustace, right? Characters that are gonna be like shooting a bunch of fireballs at you. You need to be spot dodging or rolling their projectiles, right? Preferably. Don't block them. It's not just a matter of chip, right? It's not just a matter of chip damage and like saving chip damage. It's a matter of also making it so they literally can't. Matera can just throw out significantly fewer arrows this way, right? Like if she if she does this and I spot dodge it, and then she does the low one and I spot dodge it, she just doesn't have projectiles for like a second, right? So boom, guess what? I can earn a lot of a lot safely, more safely. I can earn space in that time, right? What about the rest of the shit zoners throw out? Okay, here's what rest of the shit, brother, right? Like if this fireball's on cooldown, and this fireball's on cooldown, what the fuck does she do, right? Does that make it faster if it's a Vayne shield? Yeah. Matera Far L? Sure, yeah. You can still contest with her normals, right? I'm not claiming that like once she doesn't have shit, it's game over. But it is significantly easier to get past Matera if you're not, if her fireballs aren't a thing, right? Let's not talk crazy here and pretend that, her fireballs don't play into her zoning whatsoever, right? Be careful rolling in too close, though. They can catch you if they're ready for it. It depends, yeah, like, so, it depends on when exactly you roll. Like, on reaction, you'll be like that most of the time. You will be slightly minus, usually, right? So if you're too close, it can be a little risky, right? But this kind of brings us to the other part of this, that is, I think people don't realize a lot of the times that, like, at round start, you are in a zoner's RPS game, right? I think a lot of people, like, the common wisdom is, like, don't be too crazy, don't rush in, approach carefully, all of this. So they just kind of, like, sit there and just let the zoner do whatever the fuck they want to do. And then, like, maybe if an opportunity presents itself, or if they build meter, they're like, I'll try and, like, use some sort of neutral skip and go from there, right? But at round start, this applies to Fairy as well, right? And Fairy is actually probably the best example of this. But at round start, you are already in the RPS game for a zoner, right? You need to be actively making decisions that force the zoner player to worry about what you do and play around your approach options accordingly, right? You need to be representing rolling and jumping and spot dodging. You need to be actively, and just like running at them sometimes, right? If you have a fireball of your own, sticking it out sometimes. You need to actively be representing all of your different approach options at round start. This is not neutral. This is the zoners winning at round start by default. That is the inherent strength of their archetype. At round start, you are already in their game plan, and you need to play like you are, right? You can't just sit there and do nothing. They're just gonna win, right? So approach them proactively, right? Don't be afraid to, like, roll on, like, a hard call-out so you can actually be plus instead of minus, right? Don't be afraid to jump at them as a hard call-out. Don't be afraid to just run at them sometimes, right? Don't be afraid to throw out your own fireball even if it's not as good. I think I see this a lot with people who get one-sided dominated by Fairy, right? I'll see people who just, like, be more active, yeah. I see a lot of players, especially, like, lower intermediate players, who, like, if they're fighting Fairy, and, like, the Fairy is, like, good and rotating their options properly, it looks like this, right? It looks like the Fairy's just like doing this, right? Doing this, right? Throwing out GG or something like that. They're doing this, and they're just blocking all of this shit, right? Like, they're just like sitting here blocking everything and being like, when is it my turn? The Fairy is so broken. I can't get in on the Fairy, man. And only like when something very obviously, like when a very obvious gap presents itself, or like when they have 100 meter or something, or, do they decide like, okay, now's my turn, right? Like, maybe if they get, like, if they get, like, a jump in or something like that and it works, right? But every single one of these decisions that the Fairy is doing is an RPS situation that you can guess correctly on and gain space on her for, right? Just point blank, at round starts, do you think Fairy is going to do this or this? If you think she's going to do this, at round starts, just roll. Boom. Fairy is now lost, right? Literally, at round start, if you, like, no, because you can't react to Fairy's shit anywhere. You're not reacting to her far M. It's 9 frames, right? So it's a guessing game. At round start, if he goes, believe in victory, round 1, engage, and she does far M and you do this, Fairy is already, like, she's already now in a horrible spot. Because you're +7 in her face. You just won, right? If you think she's going to do 2M, right? Then maybe you try to, it's rock, paper, scissors, exactly. You are at round start versus zoners, you are in their game, you are in their win condition already, you are in their RPS, right? If you think she's gonna do 2M, then it kind of depends, right, a little bit, right? Her 2M can recover kind of quickly, right? So if I have her do like, probably like 2M and then H Beppo or something like that, right? If I jump this, if I jump it preemptively, sometimes depending on your character, you can actually get a punish here, right? Again, you're not doing any of this reactively, right? You're not doing any of this reactively, right? But again, if I think 2M, the point of 2M is it stops my roll, right? If I think he's gonna 2M round start, I jump. right? And you see she tried to do 2M, H, Beppo, there's no time, right? Now she has U, Beppo, some of these might not work, right? But again, at round start, she won't have that 50 meter. So, it is a guessing game, right? You are guessing what the zoner is going to do and doing your best. Now, sometimes the one-sided dominance is sometimes you roll, you do the roll stopping option. Then you do the jump, and you do the jump stopping option, you know? But you have to be actively working your way into the zone the zoner doesn't want you to be in. Because that also frustrates them a lot, right? It makes them actually have to worry about what you're doing, and then they have to be like, well, you know, I want, like, the feeling that you want the zoner to have, right? The feeling that you want the zoner to have is like, well, I want to do my, like, roll stopping option, because he keeps rolling all the time, but every time I've done my roll stopping option, he's killed me for it. I can't zone this guy. It feels like no matter what I do, I'm gonna die. Now, that's never true, but that is the mental state you want to get them into, right? The mental states that they want to get you into, again, fighting games are a mental game. You always have to think about how you want to condition your opponent. The mental state that they want to get you into is like, well, I want to roll to get past this thing, but it seems like every time I roll, they read my fucking mind, they 2M me, and I die, and I can't get in, right? Same thing, right? When you block this, Fairy has kind of three options here, right? She can do this into, spot dodge, right? At which point she recovers a little bit faster from her far M, and if she does, hold on, like if she does this, right, and I try to spot dodge on her shit, right, I'm blocking this, right, you notice how she's plus 14, right, so now if she calls me out for spot dodging on this, right, then she's plus, right, similar idea, right, if I roll, for example, I'm punishably minus here, right, do you see how that works? She's plus 14 here, again, she's not doing any of this on reaction, it's all on preemption, right? Because it is a guessing game. There are some things she'll react to. This is if you ever seen a fairy do like far M spot dodge, that's why, right? Because again, the other part of this guessing game is fairy might do this, right? In which case, if fairy does this, and I roll, again, I'm plus 10, then I've gained space on her. Right? Do you see how it's literally like and I can punish her if Zabal's a really good far H, right? Not every character can do this, but I can like punish her for rolling that and like straight up I'm in my win condition now, right? Have this 9,000 damage real quick and let's go from there, right? Let's party. So it's all a guessing game. The number one mistake in the intermediate wall brawls and in general, even like some high level players, I watch them doing this, right? The number one mistake that I see people make against zoners, not like YouTube content creator clickbait, like literally, the number one mistake that everyone makes is being way too passive against zoners. I think they've been taught that like, oh, you know, a zoner is supposed to punish you for being overly aggressive and trying to rush in, right? So they go like, okay, well I can't just do this over and over, I'm gonna die, right? Like I can't just like dash in, they're gonna kill me. So what they learn from that instead, is like, oh, I guess I can just like down back and wait for my opening? No, right? Yes, zoners will kill you if you just do this over and over, right? If every time you get up, you just like run at Fairy, Fairy's gonna win free every single round, every single time. But it's a false dichotomy. Your choices are not run at them like a madman or down back until they chip you to death, right? There are calculated, measured ways to approach zoners, right? There are anti-zoning tools built into the game. And by the way, dash is one of them, right? Like, you can dash at a zoner sometimes, right? But that's more so, that is only once, and this is the quickest way to get on a zoner, and you can 6XL out of it, right? This is like the highest, the lowest risk, quote-unquote, high risk. It's the lowest risk, highest reward way to approach a zoner, because you can just immediately get plus frames and then go from there. But this is only accessible to you once you've conditioned them to be worried about just throwing out random buttons like this, right? Because the fairy is going to throw out random space control tools like this to kill you for just trying to close the distance on them, right? If you've conditioned to be like, well, I can't just, you know, willy-nilly throw far M because he does this, right, and kills me, then you can suddenly, like, just running at them from full screen becomes more of an applicable option, right? Now, I'm not saying that zoners are, especially in this patch, zoners are not bad, they're not weak, it's not like an inherently broken game plan, but a great way to guarantee that you will never beat a zoner player who knows what they're doing is to just do this for 90% of the match. This is not a winning strategy, right? This is simply not a winning strategy, right? And what we talked about earlier with like spot dodging the Terra's arrows and stuff like that factors into that, but that is only one part of the bigger whole of like actively defeating the zoner's options, right? So I hope that makes sense. I can't read your name. I'm sorry. It's in fucking it's in like sigmas and ends and ninos and shit. But the thing I hate the most having to play the RPS like 3 times because of how much reward they get off Brave counting. Well, you know, do I have news for you? Right? Luckily, you're correct. This is why, by the way, that I think that a lot of, despite Fairy and Matera being the two most buffed characters in the patch, bar none, right? Fairy and Matera, especially Matera probably, are the two most nerf buffed characters in Season 2. Despite that, I still think they're kept pretty much in check. Because if there is one archetype of character that hates this right here, that shit being +2, if there's one archetype that despises this universal system change more than anyone in this patch, it's this bitch right here, right? Now, you could argue that Metera is not quite as affected by this, in the sense that it actually helps her on her offense. Metera has a lot of safe hop stuff she can do, where she can hop, go in there, and then block your Brave counter, sure, right? But when you succeed, when you win the RPS and you're in the zoner's face, Brave counter is a significantly less reliable option for them to just force you to do it again now, right? Significantly less. And again, you also have to think about the fact that inherently zoners have less HP, right? They have less HP. So if you get their Brave points off them like this, they are being like heavily disadvantaged, right? I still think no one is abusing blocked BC enough yet, right? But yeah, I hope that made sense. I guess we're gonna turn this into its whole own video probably, but yeah, man, right? Zoners are like Metera and Fairy are good characters in season 2, right? The days of bottom 5 Metera and Fairy in Rising are gone, right? I don't quite think I'm as high on Metera especially as some people are, but I think Metera and Fairy are both entirely viable, like mid-tier characters, right? Like Metera and Fairy are about as good as Lucilius is in this patch. For real, right? Lucy dropped like a tier and a half, and they jumped like a tier and a half, right? They are solid, viable characters. So more than ever, people need to actually learn how to properly play against zoners, or you're just gonna lose to every single fucking Metera and Fairy you meet on ranked. Does this mean, by the way, like doing this like guarantees you a dub? Obviously not. But like, at least this is, you're giving yourself a fighting chance of reading the zoner player and making your way in and beating them up, right? Instead of just like guaranteeing they're gonna sit here and die on the other side of the screen and then complaining to side games about one-sided dominance, right? Let's go play a little bit more ranked. You know, didn't move in the tier list. Vayne and Nier. Okay, hold on. Yes, they did. Because Vayne, especially probably because not having a meterless DP is better than it used to be. So they moved up a little bit. Me personally, I think I have deleted the bottom tier. Everyone is at least lower mid tier now. I think the counter hit DP system change is actually very good, right? I've been trying really hard to remind myself to use standing buttons when I do match against Avatar Belial. Yep. I'll try to be way more proactive. Thanks for the advice, man. No worries, dog. I hope that was useful to you. Let's keep going. You've inspired me to go back to Abel, bro. I'm glad to be an inspiration. There is some Fairy Metera matchups where the opposing player is just suffering. Yeah, obviously, like, you know, certain Ladiva is going to have a harder time getting in on Fairy than Seox is, right? But I guess I'll throw this in really quickly. The general RPS, because people thought, you know, some matchups are going to be harder than others. The general RPS is the same, though, right? Ladiva, for example, is given a worse role. Why do you think that is? It's a really good role, is a really good anti-zoning option, right? So it's going to differ character to character. Some characters have, like, you know, their own specific tools that make things easier or harder, but the general RPS is the same for everybody, right? Did that move them up, or did it just move others down? I do think that the gap between your power and the power of characters around you does sort of, like, you know, Vayne is only potentially bottom 1 because of how, like, you know, comparatively to the characters around him, right? I do think that it is. Also, I mean, Vayne is also a character that really loves counter hit conversions, especially in the mid screen, right? So even just for his own, for that itself, it moves him up. But yeah, I do think, you know, that power gaps are really what matter, right? And if I'm gonna still call the top tier S+, then I can just, like, remove the A- tier, basically, since the power gap is just smaller than it used to be now, right? Sure. Oh, he's not in grab range. I think it's a relevant distinction. I agree. So you could do two things. You could basically either you could like if you want, it's more of a stylistic choice in how you, like, really organize the tier list more than anything. I'm so dead. That's another Bubs, right? It's the same Bubs. You can either, like, take S+ and call it S, or you can take A- and call it A. I think it is mostly the same idea. It's the power gaps between the characters that determine the tier list placement, I think. Oh, he teleported further away from me than I thought he would. Try to be closer than that today. Oh, horrible. Sure. That's a pretty funny option. Interesting. Oh my god! He's trying to kill me? For real, for real. My god. Bad trade, but, you know, I guess could be worse. Oh, I thought it was gonna be far M. It actually fucked up my conversion a little bit. No, sir. Can I kill you here? Do we build? Not if I do that. We can't! Oh my god, I just dropped the kill combo. Oh, fuck! Every Grand Blue character is a broken-ass top tier if you compare them to, like, Fantasy Strike. Oh, he's in promos again? Oh, we can't do this to him a second time, can we? There's simply no way. I don't want to do it, but I also am not going to give him a free dub. Right? It's the dog-eat-dog world that we're in. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Those are the kind of mistakes you only make in promos, right? Stuff like that. I feel him 100,000,000% on that. I don't think he knows about the rock knowledge check, right? This Bubs, we did have him in the corner for, like, ever before. I don't think he knows that he has to spot dodge these. You know, yeah. No, sir. I'm afraid not. This weekend I stood half of a match versus Swords who seemed to sit there getting chipped until 2-6U to gamble on it. Yeah. Like, a lot of people think that, you know, their strong, like, character-specific neutral skips are the only ways to get around zoning gameplay when there's, like, hundreds of, like, not hundreds, but, you know, there's, like, 3 or 4, like, very strong universal anti-zoning mechanics in Grand. Oh, save me. You wouldn't unison it. Yes, you would! We can just react. Do it with DP. Always fun. As long as we still agree, Neil, bottom 1 tier lists don't matter. Well, I don't, is the problem. But, you can do as you please, certainly. Oh, God. Okay, he missed his conversion. That's great news. Oh, he's the unshimmiable? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Performance never ends. Yeah, +1 into 6 frame 2M. Uh-oh. This could be problematic. No, I thought he crossed me up. I thought he would cross me up, and I acted accordingly. I was wrong. Can I kill you here? I feel like maybe? No, I can't. Oh, wait, maybe? Oh, fuck, man. Okay. Not me making those mistakes everywhere, not just in promos. Could I have, maybe I could have, I don't know, was the VU flight combo limit? I'm not sure, actually. It may have been. But if it wasn't, we could have maybe fit in one more thing before we did the suicide combo ender there. Okay, be gone. I just gotta start spot dodging these rocks, brother. Oh, okay, that works too, I guess. Yeah. Oh! Certainly. As you wish, Mr. Beelzebub, Mr. Elzebub. Oh! Did not get the kill confirmed there, my bad. Am I dead? Tried to insta-throw bait my ass. That'll kill me though, sir. No, oh, it was on cooldown, that's what I No, sir. Unfortunately not. It was not the answer right there. You plan to make a vid on the anti-zoning out of that or keep it in the Able Climb vid? I guess it went on for long enough. Probably will be its own video. It's like a 20-minute rant. They said they don't know the risk-reward versus zoner RPS. If people are too passive. You're probably right, Face Roll. People, like that, you know, people just don't realize like how like one correct roll and suddenly you can just be winning the round. Right? Okay, bonk. Okay, I think I'm gonna come in and grab this fella. Yeah, I had a feeling that he wasn't gonna be super ready to stop that there. And then 1-2, Raging Strike, and my favorite combo ender, you flight effect. Knows nothing about Able. I'm not sure if you can put an RS somewhere in there. Oh yeah, like I don't know. I mean, let's you know what? Let's lab that out because I'm kind of curious. So I think it was, I forget the exact start that I got, but it was something like. Hold on, I think it was something like this, right? It was like 1, 2, 3, that, and then the next one splatted, and I did this, right? Oh, that was combo limit. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't have done anything there. Gotcha. Yeah. I couldn't have done anything else there. Or dude ran into broken ass Able. Yeah. I genuinely think the DP changes are a buff to Able overall because he explodes when his DP is baited, counter hit or not. He's a character that loves getting counter hit, so his reward goes up a lot. I don't know. Maybe. I think it's, you know, to say that he explodes whether it gets counter hit or not is true, but the magnitude does matter, right? Able eating like a 5k punish or a 6k punish still hurts him a lot, but eating like a 9k or a 10k punish is even worse for him than it is for most people, right? And I think it kind of comes out in the wash a little bit for Able, right? Because you could also almost argue that like counter hit versus non-counter hit 6-6H punish on a DP is not actually that big of a difference for Abel, right? It's one extra hit of auto combo that he gets, basically. So you might even argue that, like, unless it was a DP that he can't, like, you know, Belial's DP, for example, he can't get counter hit 6-6H on. You have to go counter hit close H, right? Which you can go, like, you know, this into that into the 6XL link for, like, way more damage than you normally could get. But outside of, like, those DPs, I feel like it's actually not that much of a difference for him, right? Like, the only difference between counter hit and non-counter hit 6-6H for Abel is that on non-counter hit, I have to do this into 1-2, right? That's it. I miss out on the third hit of the auto combo. So, if anything, it probably does come out to be a bit more of a net negative for him, right? He still blew you the fuck up when he got a counter hit 6-6 or a non-counter hit 6-6H pre-patch, right? I think the DP changes help him because now he almost always gets a guaranteed 6-6H. Well, on a lot of DPs, he would have anyway, right? Like, some reversals got made more minus. Most of the reversals that got made more minus did not get made minus enough that Abel can 6-6H, right? You can cross under Belial DP to get the 6-6H punish? Fair. I mean, even then, you could do that before he got nerfed too, right? So you'd only get a little bit extra. But, like, yeah, on most DPs, he was already getting the 6-6H, right? The DP nerfs were mostly making them, you know, counter hits instead of non-counter hits, right? But a lot of them are already more than minus 16 on block, which is what Abel would need to do this, right? So, I think probably it does hurt him more than it helps him. Because now, like, you know, a lot of characters, if Abel takes 9k damage, he can die in 2 throws, lol, massive difference, yeah. I would probably argue, the more I think about it out loud, the more I argue that I think actually it probably was a net nerf for him, right? Since his, like, one of the crazy things about Abel is that he got so much fucking damage even on non-counter hit anyway, right? Also, Dudikoff, what's going on, man? Thank you for the big raid of 22 right there, the 2-2. What's up, fellas? We are trying to, basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get Abel to master before my chat remembers they can pay money to fuck me over. We'll see if it works or not, but it's what we're making good progress so far. We've gained back a lot of the crystals that we lost yesterday. Oh, I'm AFK. I'm like, why is it taking so long to find a match? It's I'm fucking AFK, man.
I almost liked you.
Well, let me turn on my my fan and stuff. We're finally moving into, we finished our 2 weeks of spring here in Canada, so now we're getting the 6 months of summer before the 6 months of winter. It's getting to be pretty warm these days. Yeah. Shit is so funny, man. How chicka bow chicka bow down. What a way to end a theme song, though. Average waiting timer for an EU for matches as long as shit. I can see that. I can imagine that. S++, I will say, though, I mean, right now, like, even already, I think this is like a somewhat of an abnormal amount of time to wait, in my experience. But S++ got a lot better after they made the rank changes to make it a little bit easier to get into S++. S++ used to be the fucking no man's land, even here in NA, where there's a lot more people.
Very good odds that this person is
incredibly thanks for the prime,
smart and attractive.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
Fate's episode.
Bow chicka bow. Bow chicka bow down. Hello, this is Gotcha, right? I think this is Gotcha. Made it so that AFKers got off queue. Oh my god, that shit makes me come just thinking about it to this day, brother. So we outzone Vayne at full screen, which is pretty funny, if you ask me. I feel like shield goes away so fast, and even when he does get to a good situation, where he can kind of put it. Oh, what the fuck? I wasn't down backing, apparently. Oh, I tried to 2H for that. Oh, I should have been dead, man. I tried to 2H that. I should definitely just be spot dodging that, right? It's a, yeah. Oh, I actually spot dodged too late to get the close H punish. Probably still, even through that, I probably still could have gotten like a pretty decent punish, but oh my god, it beats his shit. What? What? What do you mean? It looks like the close H definitely would have connected. Good spot dodge, he knows. Oh, well done, well done. That change alone saved the game. Go break, how are the games going? I'm doing well, Spartan. We lost a lot of progress yesterday due to the generosity of some chatters. But we have since made back pretty much all of that progress. We're back in S++1 now. 2, 3. Torment never ends. Honestly, I love that he says that, because the fucking Abel combos last like 7 seconds sometimes. It's like, it really does feel like sometimes the torment never ends. Yep. You can hard read the spot dodges there. So that's the nice thing about this like Rock Infinite, is like, knowing it does not necessarily like suddenly free you, right? It's still very, like, Abel can still certainly fuck you over, even for quote-unquote doing the right thing there. Oh, fuck. My timings on when I do these new records has just not been good, bro. Hawk 2 up? Yeah. Hawk 2 up. Oh, he didn't do the Hawk 2 at that time. He did off to at least. So 1-2 only. Actually, let's do this. Let's keep it simple. Let's not even do the rock extensions. I think I felt it in my bones that I might have fucked that up right there. And my favorite combo ender in the game, good old Youth Light. God, his theme is so good, man. Fucking 10-minute rock opera, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, good catch. I thought he was gonna do the throw bait. Since this thing's never punishable, but it's always minus. Yep. I gotta remember that I can. Oh, it only goes into far L. Yeah. I was punishable there, so thank you for sparing me. Oh, good spot dodge, sure. Was that even on block? I mean, I did far M. Maybe if I'd done far L, we would have won out. I'm not going to put myself on chip here. I'm going to try and avoid that. Oh, good Hawk 2. Well done. Okay, okay. Fair enough. Villain themes just go so hard in this game. Yeah, 10-minute gay opera, indeed. I'm gonna ask you, actually thinking of switching things up from Cagliostro lately. Is there anyone that has the same sort of game plan as Blanca in SF6 in Grand Blue? Cagliostro? You must pact follow up every time you. Oh.
Every time you have the opportunity to, regardless if something is blocked or with.
I see. Okay. Well, we'll start that at the start of next set, or it'll last for the next 2 sets. So okay, so you just have to be a lot more careful about throwing out things that are pact follow-upable. If I'm not sure, it's like right there. For like, oh, that's gonna fuck up the rock infinite, isn't it? Because I have to pact follow up the rocks every time. So we just can't do. We can't do the rock infinite. Gotcha. That'd be like the #1 way that I could kill myself doing that. Oh, okay, kind of strange. Go ahead and do like right there, for example, we'd have to do the pack follow-up. That'll be pretty nightmarish. Yep. Again, those baits by Vayne, like they can be good, but they're super. Why did I do that? What the fuck? That was supposed to be super. Oh my god. That was supposed to be. I've been misinputting 236 S plus U as 623 U a lot on Abel especially. I'm not sure why. I guess I get so excited to do the. I get so excited to do the command grab super. I do some dumb shit. Ow. Yeah. You know, just running through Vayne shield and killing him for using like the move that he was designed to be built around is just—it's so sad, isn't it? Why'd they do that to that man? Oh, you can spot dodge that, really. Because the M1 catches spot dodge. I thought that one would that beat that? It punished it? I don't think so. I'm sorry, but I don't think so. It's a lot of shit for blocking that. Gotta be a little bit more careful doing shit like that, so. Yup! I was worried about wild beat, that's why I tried to get away right there. But I could have still spot dodged that slam. Well, I think that was gotcha right there. Well done, bro. Wait, why did I not demote? Did I have 1 crystal before that? Simply do more DP to conserve HP. That's true. Alright, so whenever we can do any kind of pact follow-up, we have to. I think primarily this means that we really can't zone anymore, right? Because even if they block our shit, we still have to do the pact follow-up and be -11 and die. So I think this turns us mostly into a rushdown Abel. This also means, yeah, I really can only run like basic strike throw. I have to lock in, bro, indeed. You can do 8U. True. People will eventually start 2Hing me for that, but that's a much safer option. That's true. Still, yeah, but still probably should be a little bit more careful, you know, doing zoning. At least 8U is plus. That's true. I did forget about 8U. That's actually a huge step, certainly. Reactable with plus? Yeah, I think a lot of people don't know you can 2H that. It's like a bit of a knowledge check. Linkin Park ASMR. Alright. So we just become rushdown Abel. Future Meg Yuri promoter, so true. Bow chicka bow. We do it right away, for example. Yep. Well, yeah, we should not do the rock infinite. It can and will get us killed. Okay, so we can pact follow up. Yeah, we can still pact follow up in combos normally, obviously. No fear Shakespeare on that one. Probably shouldn't have done the rocks there. It's just like it's 800 extra HP for really not that much damage. That wasn't gonna kill anyways. What the hell? That was a bad misinput. Oh, okay, cool. Still can't kill you here. Oh, you have 17k. Yeah, I don't think so. At least we're damaged into SSBA range now. Good old Versucha 2-0. Interesting. Oh, it's first, yeah, good old Versucha 2-0, my bad. Though, to be fair, from that range, most characters do that to me, but that's true. 7 rollback frames. H-Rock needs Pact 2. Oh, yeah, right, we have to Pact follow up it. So true. So it's an even worse idea to use in the combo. I didn't think about that, how it would change our combo structure. Oh, she missed the link, thank God. 7 rollback frames were too much. Oh god, that is... Oh my lord, hit confirming stuff is a little tough. Bonk bonk. Torment never ends. Get Pact follow-ups. Okay, Pact follow-up. Works out pretty well. 1, 2, 3. Pact follow-up. We have to do Pact follow-ups every time, right? That's a lot of HP, certainly. You wouldn't DP a car. You would DP a car. Wait, am I gonna... Yeah. Okay, so you still die. But weirdly, her DP didn't actually hit my command grab. I did my command grab on a longer delay. Alright. Guess wrong. Like, there were a couple times that I tried to bait DP there, didn't work. And then when I actually, didn't, it happens. It happens, right? Incorrect reads on the RPS. It's been known to happen. Let me hear you. +3 on block, looking too well. Have to Pact follow up that. Oh! Okay. Oh my god! I didn't think she was gonna match on my plus frames there. But I suppose that's my bad. Oh, I have to Pact follow up this? Oh my god, she got hit by it. I did the wrong Pact follow up, but she still got hit by it. You take those. Oh my god. I'm gonna die, man. Okay. What is happening? Anyone know? Yeah, it's a tough one because spot dodging that makes her. I have to DP that on reaction, I guess. Okay, I mean, H-Pillar is gone now. So she's significantly less scary than she otherwise would be. I think a lot of Versuchas make the mistake of being too liberal with using their H-Pillar. I couldn't Pact follow up that, I just ended up jumping. She spot dodged it. So true, bestie. Pact follow up. 1, 2, 3. Bonk. You're always plus if you believe it hard enough. I mean, this Versucha certainly believed. Uh-oh. Yeah. That happens sometimes, so true. Yep. Just, yeah, very unfortunate RPSing there, right? I feel like the Versucha picked the correct option every time. It just kind of happens. I dislike how easily Versucha can get her stock. Like there, she used her stock for damage and got her stock back. Yeah, it's certainly not super hard for her to have consistent access to it, right? Let's go all out. Belial does more so, sometimes I was representing options, and just so happened that I represented the wrong options too many times. You can still spot dodge it? You tackle? Yep, you can. But most of the time, unless you spot dodge, it's I think more minus if you block it, unless you spot dodge really preemptively. Call out BC with SSBA, so true. You still have to Pact? Yeah, for one more set. The $5 ones go for 2. Oh, it's the same Versucha. Alright, let's see. So now I don't have any excuse, right? Now we've seen a little bit of how they play. I have to actually adjust accordingly, right? And how they play is very aggressively. Oh, I tried to aid you. I promise I didn't skip out there. I just fucked it up. There we go, see? Bonk, bonk, bonk. I think that was a matter of potentially rollback freeze, eating my shit right there. Have to Pact follow up every time. Brave counter, sure. Kind of a strange anti-air situation, certainly. Have to Pact follow up every time. Have to Pact follow. What? Okay, I just missed the cancel there, I guess. Listen, the rollback is fucking with me a little bit. Like I swear I'm hitting 8U on some of these. And it's just not working out like that. The rollback says no. I don't think you actually did hit 8U. 7 rollback frames. What the hell? Yep. I just pulled a video that you did on this lady. Yeah. We're talking about Versucha. What makes her so strong? Okay, I mean, again, once she uses H-Pillar, in general, her whole zoning game plan is a lot less scary. So, even though it will guarantee her that sort of one neutral win right there, I'm not too pressed about it. Okay, so I don't think command grabbing this Versucha is ever the right move. Just because I don't think this Versucha is going to sit still very often. in order for that to be the right move. Oh, I mean, that counts too. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, they backed that. They backed that before I even got up. That action was almost reactable. Yeah, they backed that so early, they got fucked for it. I missed my conversion, but it's fine. I can't pack follow up that. Okay, 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 okay. Yapping for 1 hour. I remember, I was like, it's not gonna be a long video at the beginning. There are actual lyrics to it, eh? Yeah, but it's in Latin or something, which I, you know, again, love. Oh, I couldn't hit you there because it whiffed, so true. Oh, I couldn't hit you there because it looked like it didn't whiff, and then rollback was like, wait, actually it did. My bad, big dog. Guess we can do this. Pack follow up because we have to. 1, 2, 3, bonk. Hit, hit. 1, 2, 3, bonk. Impossible. Oh god, 2L, 2L. Yeah, I didn't do rocks there because I didn't want the pack follow up. Okay, better lariat, bigger person or something, man. I don't fucking know what I'm saying anymore, okay? Don't talk to me. 1, 2, 3. She's not dead, you know? That's just the worst case scenario, really. Not a big fan of that at all. Okay. No, man. Lyrics are in English, it's just opera? They're in English? Really? You don't say. I've never been able to parse them. That's not H color. I tried to wake up Far L and I think it got a little bit eaten, potentially. Okay. We must pack follow up at every available opportunity. I'll watch it after the stream and I'll send it to Camaro so you can come for you personally. Yeah, yeah. In that same video, I mentioned that Beatrix is probably the best character in the game. I'm sure he wants to. He disagrees vehemently with everything there. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh yeah, that's pack follow-up. Yeah, yeah. I almost didn't there to save HP, but it's not a viable option. She's not dead here. I don't think it's even a 17... Oh, maybe it is a 7... Wait, maybe she is dead even through 17k HP? 17k, right? We talked about this. It's not a little thing, man. It's really nice for her that she's got that. Whereas I can't zone her to chip her out. Oh, the Devil Gen. I can't zone her to chip her out because I have to pack follow-up, which puts me on chip. Devil Gen worked. He really coming for you then? Yeah, yeah. Exclamation mark Beatrix, indeed. In reality, Beatrix has been weakened more than, affected more than others by the weakening of guard cancels. You flirted with death again? I have to pack follow-up, man. It's the rules. Okay, well, we are free now. That was, in the grand scheme of things, pretty fair, pretty nice restriction there from Midnight. He did not go, he didn't go too mean with it. She could have SBA'd you so hard. That's true. I forgot about that. But she honestly has not been representing SBA as a anti-projectile option at all. This dim again, it might be. Did you not hear Beatrix was severely nerfed by the BC nerf? Severely? You know. Oh, Rat? Oh, we fought this Vicola. Hello, Rat.
Believe in victory.
And twirl! Sure. Could have gotten a better conversion than this Far L there, but it's fine. This match tells me that it's not just my reactions being slow, 8U catches people. I think it's honestly more of a knowledge check. I think a lot of people don't even realize that, you know, there's a 2 triple gap there, right? On 8U. That'll be more my guess. A lot of people don't even realize that they can kill Abel for doing that. They just kind of assume that. I know for a while that was me. I was like, pack follow-up? You know, he's paying health for it. It's probably just supposed to be good, right? What the hell? I missed my meeting? Oh god. I didn't think that would hit them. Okay. Oh, wait, I put myself on shit. Like a fool! My JH barely whiffed! Why does every Vicala roll on round starts so much? Is it because it looks silly or what? I'm not sure. Does every Vicala do that? I feel like this is one of the... This Vicala spot dodges and rolls a lot more than I'm used to, personally. Sure. Say, just like spot dodging the 6XL, you have to be quite careful. Rolling the 6XL. You have to be pretty preemptive to actually be plus there. Okay. What? I tried to I must have canceled into an air button and then it immediately auto-canceled when I landed, right? I think. Lock that in. Sure. Oh. Don't think I can kill you here, but maybe? 1, 2... I don't think that... Because I think this is combo in it, right? Yeah. What a funny character, man. We just stare at each other for 6 straight seconds, and then I walk up and SSBA them. Run up, SSBA them.
Battle 3.
Rat down. This Abel character is a real entertaining guy, you know that? You like that? Oh, okay, cool. Do. Beating her ass to the beat. Do. Oh. Perish, Rat's daughter. I'm sorry, but it's the way that it must be. U-Flight, my favorite. Matchup is so funny, I got a clip of Vicala DP missing point blank if you want to see. This matchup does feel pretty rough for the Rat. Someone blocked Vicala 236U and took ungodly chip. Yes, you won that round, but LOL. I think, yeah, the U cannon does just do a shit ton, right? You should definitely be spot dodging that, which I did not do. Matchup's so good it didn't matter anyway. Bonk, bonk, bonk. It's not your turn anymore. Misses Radithan. Go up there. Go away. Ding ding. It's for you. Sure. Cheese. Thanks for the cheese. And thanks for your life as well. Oh, what the hell? Wait, what? Why'd the cooldown come back? It's fine. She's still there. The cooldown didn't come back? I thought you always got it. Oh, maybe close H, right? The animation of close H. I did close M instead there.
Battle 2.
What's your favorite characters to watch in tournaments and get really excited when VR is being played? I kind of like the video game. I mean, Ladiva, obviously. I guess, yeah, Ladiva, Soras, and Vasaraga are like my own personal favorite characters to both play and watch. So I guess those guys, but I like watching this game played at, even like a high level or intermediate level. I just kind of like watching people play the video game. To be fully real with you. Nice DP. So true, best. And twirl! Bonk, bonk. 1, 2, 3. Get out of here. 1, 2, 3. Get out of here. Gets command grabbed because they didn't have DP yet. So I wasn't too worried about it. 1, 2, 3. All of this. Close H. Raging Strike. Double command. Wait, did I do it too late? I don't think so, right? Yeah, 2 command grabs in 1 combo? 2 command grabs in 1 combo? What a time to be alive. Rat down. Yeah. Rat down. So true, bestie. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Talk about huge chip damage. A couple days ago, I calculated that Belial's U Asmodeus does 1,500 of chip. Is that real? Feels like a little much. Is that real? 1,500? I don't think that's 1,500 damage, right? Oh shit, man. Yeah, I think 1,500 is a little... I guess you can technical input it for even more chip, right? If you do, what, 236? That'll be more chip damage. US Modius. Oh, that's Gosha. Yes, sorry, you're right. Yeah, oh yeah, no, his US Modius is a shit ton.
Here begins fate's
That 1,500 actually does sound right for that. It's a chunk. I forgot which moves were which. Matera might actually be my favorite character to watch, and I don't play her. So true. Hello, 7 rollback Versusia. How are you on this fine day?
victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Destruction. Ran into that Versusia on promos. Insta block, bro. Did you end up getting through your promos? Gotcha. I didn't convert that properly. That shit is just punishable straight up. It's -8, that? If he doesn't have the stock, or is it -6? Could I have done far M there? I did 2M to be safe, but... Possible that wasn't the correct choice. Okay, should be able to kill her relatively, yep, simply here. 1, 2, this, and you flight, my beloved. It's -6, 2M was the correct option. Damn, he's good. Doesn't technical damage buffs only happen with supers? Yeah, no, anything raw and any special. As long as it's not cancelled, as long as it's linked. So like hitting, you know, if this happens without any combo at all, then that also counts, right? No, ma'am. You thought you got out of the corner. All you did was buy a all expenses paid ticket to the other corner. I hate to inform you. In fact, you're dead. Isn't that just the worst? Don't you hate being fucking dead? Wait, are you dead? It's suicide combo if I can kill you, which I could drop in this sweater weather. Doesn't look like I am so far. I'm gonna do... No, I will drop it. I tried to do 236 instead of the simple input because I think it would have made a difference. But I just fucked it up. Highly unfortunate. Oh, nice bait. Fuck. Yeah, maybe I could have done like the non-raw versions of the U skills and still killed. But yeah, that, like, no, it didn't quite end up working that way. My 2-6U was just 5U, which was a little unfortunate. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Sure. Torment never ends. Because the combo takes 7 years to resolve. Yeah, she doesn't seem to know you can 2H that, which I think is the case for a lot of people. Punishable. You gone? Torment never ends. Me when the able combo is still happening somehow. DP is fair thin. Oh my god! It beat it out. Though I didn't know how to go from there. Okay. Dead misses Suja. Make it nice and simple. We take those. You can't corner her. That's her thing. That's my bad. That's my bad. I think when the Torment ends, it never ends though. If it was a zoner, motion inputs are really relevant due to how much of your damage is raw special moves. Yeah, yeah. That's why Eustace is so happy they removed the charge inputs. He doesn't need to do charge inputs if he doesn't want to get the technical input bonus now. Oh, okay. Thought I could punish that spot dodge. Apparently I could not. Okay, die. Nice. We haven't command grabbed this for Suja like ever. Off flight right there. I think I want to do it a second time. Oh, never mind. The Piathan. Yeah, she is. Command grab bait enjoyer. Yup. She respects the SSBA potential a lot, right? This Rasuja has command grab very high on the mental stuff. Move. Be gone. Oh, I did that too late. Recovery. Yep. Fuck. Goddamn. I saw recovery and I shit my pants. Especially looks nice, all white and stuff. A lot of Rasuja's alt colors, honestly, are super dope. If you ask me, oh my, they spot dodged my JH. That is not the normal anti-air option, but it certainly worked there. Fair enough. They can get a far edge there, I think. Okay. This Rasuja is certainly picking options I am not ready for. I gotta hand it to him.
Very good.
There's no part of me that was ready to block a raging strike right there. Yo, Clone. Hi, Brick. What's going on, man? Thank you for the 8 months. Very based of you. Oh, tried to 2-1-4 you, but I got caught out by the pillar before such a thing could come to pass. I still turned charge inputs back on. It just felt too weird to me, but I played them with that input, so I'm used to it. That's fair. I think it probably is easier to not use them overall, but yeah, like obviously there's, there is the comfort factor. Shouldn't have done the rocks there. Just a needless health expenditure. It's a bad habit, so I already am very aggressive when my health is able. I gotta be somewhat more reasonable where I can be. Uh-oh. Okay, they could have fucking like maybe killed me there, honestly, so I'm very glad they didn't. Oh my god, that's the second time that's happened. Oh Jesus Christ. They keep matching on my... I wonder if they think that isn't plus, or if they're just being very brave. Well done. I thought they were going to 6XL me. Wish you could use both shot of benefits from both on the same move. How would that work? Or you mean like, oh, having one of them be a charge, like she has two, like, have Blanca Ball be charge and like DP not be, or something like that is what you're referring to. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Get picked. Torment never ends. Oh my god. Tried to bait a DP. They did not DP. This just in. I keep thinking they're gonna DP after because I assume that they're gonna be aggressive on the plus frames, but they keep matching after that. So I think part of me almost wonders if they know it's plus. Yeah, I don't think they do. They're playing like it isn't, certainly. Okay. Perish, Mrs. Suja. As the game perishes along with us. Bonk, bonk. This. And then you flight, my beloved. Choke her the fuck out, Abel. Almost there with my long-term secondary. A little masochistic playing both 14Ks. Well, it used to be 14K Seahawks, but... Okay, sure. Pay attention. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Get throw baited. Nerd of it. Get up there and get down here. Oh, good. Well, I mean, good jump, not really good punish. That doesn't work. It's only off far L. You have to go QL, far L, to actually get anything worthwhile there. No running. Allowed. Oh, almost. The godlike conversion there, but it's fine. We make it work in the end. All good. All good. All good. All good. All good. All good. Yeah, true, and I'm learning Silius too. Does that mean... what if you're like the Harbinger of Doom? Like, what if that means that next patch they take him down to 14k HP? Who uses health as a resource more? A grappler player against a zoner or able? Probably still able, but yeah. It is certainly nice having the 18k against... to be able to tank some more RPS. Trying to get in as Ladiva, certainly. Then I'm cool with that. Lucilius would be so ass if he was 16k, man. Should be crazy. Is this the rat? We've kind of been bouncing back and forth between Versuja and the rat for a bit. No, it's not. It's the Bubs. Oh, Piro, solo. DP is still charge only. I mean, Blanca Ball, basically there's a couple spacing traps I can't use when charge is off, but when it's on, her corner pressure is way better. Really? Also, can you not... Wait, you can't change her DP to be, like a 6-2-3 or something like that? Is it because she already has a 6-2-3 input? Oh. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Rat down. Indeed. Rat down. Good DP. Talking about DP. Get right back into the blender, Mr. Elzebub. Oh, that time he did DP. Shit. Yeah, yeah. Bad guessing. So far. Yes, sir. Couldn't convert that because I'm ass. Unfortunately. Nice, nice. If I stuck out a button earlier, that actually would have potentially beaten it, but... Give us a grappler that expands HP to chain command grabs 4 times in a row. It expends HP. King, but Avatar Belial? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Kingu? The Kingu engine? 2, 3, get over there. No, sir. Not allowed. Who are you rolling under? Who do you think you're rolling under? Because it ain't me. 1, 2, 3, get up here. Thought he would jump for Unisonic, in which case I thought the laser would do really good work. That was simply not the... Dude, I'm telling something. I guess it's just... It's now that the Ramadan buff isn't up, man. Or the Ramadan debuff. I feel like my reactions have just, you know, they've exploded, man. I'm kind of the best that's ever done, maybe, in this whole reacting shit. Ramadan got me thinking I couldn't react to shit, but I was just like ordained to forever get hit by every single raging strike. King Engine, One Punch Man mentioned. Yeah, I like me some One Punch Man. Fun manga. This is the Bubs that did not know about the Infinite. Yeah. I tried to DP them, but I didn't back in special for some reason. I must be a buffoon of sorts. No, sir. No, no. That's not the way that you deal with that, certainly. 1, 2, 3. Let's go a little later here. Nope. Let's just do U-Flight so I can't mess it up. And also because I love ending combos in U-Flight. I get Belial's Far H is better, but man, Abel Far H feels much better to use for me because I'm used to Vikala Far H. It's a better... his Far H is certainly better for keep out, which I think if you are a zoner player at heart, you'll feel better about using Abel's Far H than Belial's. Since Belial's gets you right into the heart of the action, right? Belial has very much like a... He's got more of like a rush down Far H than Abel does. The unshimmyable. Gotta spot dodge that. To save myself some pain. Right, that whiffed. Sad news. Oh, they're air blockable! Oh, I forgot about MDPs being air blockable. Oh, wait. I thought only light DPs. I thought I was told that only light DPs were air blockable. M is, yeah. I'm not used to having a mirrorless DP. You gotta forgive me. God, I love zoning. This is optimal Grand Blue right here. Oh, that works. Bonk, bonk. Only HDPs are air unblockable? I see. My bad. Guy who's never had a mirrorless DP be like, or at least who's never used a mirrorless DP extensively be like. Okay, bit of a weird conversion, but we will take it, in fact. That's just very unfortunate for him, because there goes his DP. Look at all this chip damage. Oh, look at he was just in fucking jail for so long, man. Get him out of jail. Free my man. Only the first hit of MDPs are air unblockable sometimes. Yeah. Ramadan Spirit +3 into -20. On -20. Nice. Little whiff punish. And Unisonic does take a lot longer to come back. There's one thing I wish we took from BSAV. It's no super flash and supers not always being mids. I miss my 15 frame overhead super. That shit sounds diabolical. I don't miss that. I mean, I've never had that, but I don't want that, I guess. It's more so an accurate thing to say. I think he meant to DP there. I just didn't quite get it. No, sir. Oh, I didn't do close L, close H. Oh, but he's still there. Yeah. Pog, pog, pog. 1, 2, 3. Kick. Kick. Oh god, it's Junior Jam. Is Junior Jam on S++Q right now? Or you got the Master Bonds one, I forget. As a Belial main, I have a love-hate relationship with this Far H because it's really good as a whiff punish option, but it'll be awesome to have Able Far H since his only huge poke or button is 2U. Yeah. It is, again, his Far H is certainly not serving any kind of keep-out role for him. What? So is the first hit, I guess so, if I want to block all and jump, is the first hit of his shit air unblockable if I get really down low here? Ah, okay, yeah, looks that way, right? Whereas if I hit him a little bit higher up, oh, I see. The first hit of MDP is just air unblockable. So you can anti-air with them, but they have to be like right in your bussy there. Sandal phone to master finished. Yep, that's why we're doing Able now. He's an S+ on B. I fell down there. I see. 15 frame overhead into a full screen mid that knockdowns into a rain of OTG spike balls. Legit your goals to build as much meter as you can using a neutral mix and combos. 100% character defining. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it. That sounds like it certainly would be. That sounds like that super would be one of the best moves in the entire fucking game. For sure. No, sir. If he Unisonics, though, we can MDP freely. Now I can fight freely. The unshimmyable, man. He's the best to ever do it. Oh, J-H-Y. J-H-U. No, sir. No, sir. Bigger meter expenditure, better person. Ah, wait. Crushed by the DP there, as you might imagine. Definitely meant to punish that teleport, but I was a little too slow on the draw. Sadness, but such is the way. I didn't think he could block. What the fuck? How could he block that shit in time? Okay. I think he's still in the command grab range here. He walked back at oh my god, he walked back ever so slightly, and therefore he was okay. That's heartbreaking. No, sir. Yep. Gotta wake up pretty early in the morning. Nice. Caught him in the infinite eventually. Heartbreaking that he didn't actually get a punish on the command grab there. That could win him the round, but I mean, I'll certainly fucking take it. Next is Sheep, right? That's correct. Dude refuses to BC. It's Gabagool's ult account. Gabagool ult account for real. Most people spot dodging aerials these days. H Unisonic has medium attack level. I did not know that. Good to know. Because the other Unisonic in general has lower attack level than you might think, and that's a good example of that right there, right? Suicide combo is my best bet here, and I think I can kill you with it if I do it right. Bonk, bonk. 1, 2, 3. Don't fuck it up. I'll do non-ultimate U-flight. He's not dead. Okay, I couldn't have killed him. Even the 10% extra on U-flight wouldn't have done anything there. I was like, you know what? I'm like, I'm gonna save jab his reversal. It'll be awesome. I'm dead, right? No, I'm not. Able surviving something? What the fuck? He's not on chip. He's not on chip? I thought the first needles put him on chip and that would kill him. Oh, fuck. Yo, Marissa Bear. Thank you very much for the raid. Marissa raid, indeed. Hello, hello. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you're having... Oh, I hope you will have a great rest of your day as well. Playing some Grand Blue, playing some Avatar Belial to Master. Just got absolutely robbed out of a chip kill. I will be... My lawyers will be in contact with Cygames H2. DP, sure. Oh, good anti-air. Okay. Oh, and the side swap combo? This guy's got some sauce. For real. Reset into the throw. Comedian grab? Nope. You know. I didn't backdash. Oh, wait, no, I wasn't backdashing. I could have... Wait, actually, can you spot dodge that? Good luck, homie, you got this. Thanks. Can you spot dodge that shit? Nah? So I was just dead there, huh?
Grabbed, comma.
Also, thanks for the follow, Marissa. He could have held it? Yeah, yeah. So I guess I was just... I guess my option is to run up and DP him there and hope that his like, the invuln from the super runs out. That would have been the option because to beat that reversal. I was thinking about the command grab one, hypothetically, if I was trying to beat the other one. Let me hear you. Well. Nice up. Oh, okay. I should be throwing this Beelzebub more, I feel like. I have no idea. I just realized I have no idea how he throws that. He doesn't so far. Okay. Get away from me. Oh shit, he has 100. Okay. That's a lot of damage. With no, even with no break points, I think I'm almost dead? Yeah, not quite. Oh, he's out of the fucking command grab range. It's so small. Yep, yep. It's so small, man. It's so small. It's like smaller than a regular throw. While Wrap Down is so good, it's making me tech more than jump now. I still have delivery on the bubs. Feel the weight of your sins. Does he do that for Anthem? Small, yep, yep. You have some sauce, but none able knowledge, you know? Sometimes that's all you need to carry you through. Enough sauce to work your way through the rigors of life. Uh-oh. Hello, Beelzebub. Sandalpawn JU problem. He hit me on the way up there, so he was quite minus. I don't think punishable, but quite minus, certainly. No, sir. Not allowed. DP. I've been very bad at reading when this build is going to DP. Like, I have no idea. Well, except for that time. Apparently I do have some idea. Get down here. Oh, he's DP. DP came back. I didn't realize his DP came back off cooldown. Oopsie. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie. Yo, Jake. Or Jack. Jack Desty, rather. Thank you for the follow, brother. Yep, yep, yep. A little bit of a scramble against that Bubs that I couldn't quite clutch it out once we were on ship right there. Unfortunate. For Chaos Legion, that's when he goes feel the weight of your sins. Sans Dolphin looking at us. Abel should have his own hammock. He should have the Cockring Abel skin. I'm down. Average size grab range. Vera. Hello, Vera. From hearing them, Belial sounds like the guy to moan when hit. Abel, the one to strangle you while giving back shots. Yeah, that's a totally normal thing to say. I agree. Sure, man. For real. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Apparently, I learned yesterday that Belial's a virgin because he's saving himself for Lucilius, which is, you know, honestly, more base than I expected out of him. Oh. I thought I've gotten my jump baited. This Vera costume looks like she's an install all the time a little bit. I don't know why. Gives me that vibe. Okay. Rare footage of Vera close H, not just being a goated anti-air normal. Actually fucked her over there. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Same sort of flight setup right here. Bait the DP. Back throw her ass. Though maybe I should just kept her in the corner. Next, now I'm in the corner, which I'm not a fan of, as you might imagine. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Maybe yes, ma'am. Maybe that's on me. Oh, okay. Really bad hit confirm. Really bad hit confirm, but we got there. Almost got promos today, but got too stressed, so I'm a hop off for the night. Yeah. You know, you made progress. Don't squander it by getting too greedy and wanting to get everything done at once. You know? You gotta jump. I feel it in my bones. Never mind. Well, apparently I was talking to myself, not to the Vera. I was gonna jump. Okay. Like, weirdly, despite maybe it being like the worst idea on Abel, I've DP'd more on Abel than any other character I've played. It really is quite something. Anti-air 6XL got crushed. So true. Ow, ow. 1, 2, 3. I think that only worked because she was crouching, maybe? It's a bit of a rough situation. Oh, God. Oh, no. Unchecked, and we're fighting install Vera now. The worst of all worlds. Oh, Luminaire. I thought Luminaire would go past me. I didn't think they would. It would track like that. Not if you count the Sandy DP setup. I stopped using that pretty early on into the run when I realized you could just crouch under it and it got you killed when people did that. Okay. Oh. Oh, she's +2 there. What am I doing? I thought it was the H Scarlet Oath. Very much not the case. Hello, Viratha. Oh, I tried to far H out of the corner because I thought she would stay a little bit more spaced. That is simply not what she did. She went in. Okay. Oh, okay. What the fuck? She got confused on where I was? I certainly like her being in the corner more than I like me being in the corner. I mean, we're on ship, right? We might as well. At this point, we have infinite resources, basically. No, man. Oh, shit. I thought she would DP. I thought after like a couple of attempts of trying to do something and it not working out, she would get a little bit more impatient, but it was simply not the case. What's the setup? Only the water ball? Yeah, you can DP them and then the DP's plus on block, but if they crouch block it, it whiffs and you die. The rest of that water ball setup is much more real. That's pretty fake. Get command grab, no? Bonk. 1, 2, bonk, bonk, bonk. Get up there. I didn't, yeah, it wasn't the correct DP bait setup. That's good though, they might not know that there is a DP bait setup since them DPing right there beat flight. Okay, interesting. I guess that's one way to beat her DP. 1 HP actually good now. EX Able is real, indeed. Shin Able. I'm sorry, Break, but if Vera's on screen, I'm gonna doubt. You can, you can support your girl. That's fine. What the fuck? Oh, my projectiles were on cooldown. Yeah. Oh, I tried to 6XL her, but she 6XL'd me. Who would have thought? Our Pirate Vera? Oh, you're having a really hard time getting a read on this Vera's timing in the neutral circle. No, man. That gets everyone, though, even other able players. Will just, like, spot dodge that shit. The spot dodge on blue Mind Virus is real in the video game. Oh, my. That, I think, could have been straight up punishable if I was more on the ball there, but... Oh, yeah, it's a low. Is she outside of the command grab range? No, she's not, thank God. That thing is so small. I think she was on the borderline of it, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of funny with just Vicala behind the tree and no one else. Isn't it how it works on this stage is like when Belial's here, they all hide or something? There's something really ironic and satisfying on command grabbing Vera to death. I mean, she's not really, I mean, her command grab puts her in install, right? She's not necessarily the command grab, but... Okay. Not my world's greatest hit confirm, but... It's something! Hello, Scarlet Oath. How's it going? Oh, dude, I'm good at reacting to Raging Strikes today. Apparently, I can't do Vera command grab for the literal life of me. Like genuinely, possibly to save my life. I can't do that shit. Well, I can't punish her for spot dodging that either. I thought she would DP on her minus frames there. She did not. Oh, she's plus there. Right. I tried to match a button and I got loads. The stage details depending on the characters playing are so cool, yeah. Get double gems. Nice. 6/6 in neutral is certainly a little ambitious. If the DP change, is it worth it for Vera to turn an early DP punish into counter hit close H 5U over damage? I'm not sure. That's a specific Vera question that I can't answer as a not Vera player. But I can see it. Depends. Like if it's early enough into the round, I'm sure there is a break point where it is worth it. Got my backdash caught by Stun Dipper. Oh, I tried to backdash and I fat fingered it. Yep. I'm trying to get the I'm trying to backdash to actually get like the good punish, right? But I fucked it up bigger. There you go. Actually can do this. Can't kill you here though, I'm quite certain. Nice. Can kill you if you do that. Most certain. I like how Unalu's mood changes depending on the character you got. Really? Do you like some of them more than others? He's got favorites? Gotta go. Good luck on the run back. Yep. Have a good day, brother. Oh. Ow. On the right side. It's non-install Vera, so you have to do that way. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Perish. And, you know, the drill at this point, we're just gonna do it a couple more times here. Send her up, send her down. DP bait? No. He tried the Brave counter. Sure thing. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Let's do it again. He's not DPing on that. I wonder if she does know if that's a DP bit. Yep. Scared of the SSBA. Totally understandable, but they did guess incorrectly on that one. Bonk, bonk. All of this. Let's do simple input so I can't fuck it up. Ow, ow. She goons hard for the Knights, so she's just like the Phantom. Abel's 5S follow-up wall bounces now. Nice. Only off his H follow-ups. That was a buff he got in August. I can never tell apart Vera dash from Vera 5U startup fast enough. Every time I avoid her command grab, it's because I'm gonna match it. That's fair. It's a cool buff. Yep. It's a huge buff. One of the bigger buffs that's ever happened in the video game. Is the stage detail for all villains or just Abel? I've been told it's only Belial, but maybe it's all villains. I honestly couldn't tell you. This follow-up is not air unblockable, right? I mean, it's also way too slow. Is there even a world where you could cast someone with this in the air? I don't think so. Whoa. On counter hits, you get a combo there, though, huh? It bounces them up into the air? No, I had no idea.
Here begins fate's
Wow.
Belial versus
Catalina. Well, Mr. Dingle. Great name.
Believe in victory.
I am going to round start H laser. Nope. Okay. That is good shit, certainly. 2, 3, get up here. 1, 2, 3, get up here into the same flight setup we've been doing for years now. Got the pack follow up, but I got Brave counter out of it before I could. Yep. Can I kill you here? I feel like yes, because I can damage myself into SSBA range. Oh yeah, you're dead. Yep. Because we're not even, like, there's still a lot of combo to go here, alright? 1, 2, into this, into that. She's going straight to hell. No Brave points either once the command grab lands. Yeah, dead by quite a little bit. Getting used to doing 5U on someone air blocking 236M can be really nice too. True, I do always forget to do that. People still go for the triple ultimate corner routes, or is it just H kill into S? The suicide combo does more damage if you don't have SSBA or if they're on 0 Brave points. Otherwise, you do the new stuff now. You do what I just did right there to that Catalina, basically. But if they have 0 Brave points when you first hit them, or if you don't have SSBA, then yeah, you do the old skill nonsense. Oh, good stuff. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I think I can get a wall bounce here. Yep. Hit. 1, 2, 3. All of this. Move. Oh god. Honestly, didn't think I'm never ready for someone to get frame trap by that shit. Like, it's plus, so I wouldn't match on it, so they shouldn't match on it either. It's a silly way to think about the world. Nice hit confirm. My god. Well done. It'd be funny if they removed Catalina's 236U restamp but gave her a 4 special with an H and U version that are even better at it. Yeah, that'll be you know, useless design, basically. That's correct. They would have just wasted their time. Out. Okay, sure. This, crouch and confirm, you know the drill. After a hard-fought battle, I've regained my S++ ranking. Good job, brother. How do you know that Avira is going for command grab and when she's running out? They look slightly different. I mean, if you're talking about like how to predict it, I don't know. If you're talking about like they do look like, it looks a lot like her dash startup, but there is like a bit of a start that she goes up with at the beginning. Right? Bears? No, she's alive still. That's the worst case. Oh! Yeah, people just don't... I guess people don't expect that to be plus on block. Because most other, like, full screen, nearly unreactable use skills of that caliber wouldn't be plus on block. Vera swings her arm if it's command grab on startup. Yep. Like, you gotta see her, like, rear back into the run. The start of a run is a bit distinct, and she has to stop for a second before starting the run. Yep. I do hate breaking perfectly good tools.
Believe in victory.
Giving Cat more than 3 specials is an illegal play. I think it was her sword arm, but it's something on nice tongue apart. Yeah. She swings her arm when she starts the command grab. That's correct. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Vern is kicking ass? What do you mean by this? What did he mean by this? Oh, you have to 6XL chase her down there. No, man. 1, 2. Well, could I have killed you if I'd gone for the rocks? I don't think so. I don't think we quite got it like that. You gotta bait your DP right here, though. Yep. It's the worst. It's the worst thing that could have happened. Greed has killed me. I didn't need. Oh my god! I didn't need to 6xH that DP. I could have just close H. I could have close L'd her. Avatar Vern. Oh yeah. The costume. A Vern Tar Belial indeed. Her 2M feels like it's fucking an instant button sometimes. That's fair. I've been jumping a lot. I just wanted the 6xH for the dopamine, man. Is that so wrong? Is it so wrong to want dopamine? Side games. You'll punish me for dopamine? But they are in the infinite. They don't even know it. Can I kill you? I don't think so. I'm backing off. Oh my lord! Dude, Catalina 2M. Save me! Okay. That button was murdering me, man. So, like, I left any gap in the pressure. 2M into death.
You will never corrupt the skies with your
Owie.
depravity again.
I'll never corrupt the skies with my depravity again. A lesson in restraint and a bad one at that. I should have just gone for Oki instead. Oh, cool. Honestly, the first time, after the first game, I thought that Cat was gonna one-dome me too, just because like they paused for so long. I guess they decided against it and wanted to win a set first. Happens. He's going on step. Abel's win quote versus Yule is my goat of quotes. Is that the one he talks about her tail being like erotic or something? I should have gone for a close H. That was a silly decision by me. I didn't think I could cross under her. No way to dip when they win? Yeah. Some people just value different things from their video game. It happens.
Belial versus Vera.
Oh, this is Vera again. This Vera's scary, man. I don't know what it is. I can't get a good read on this Vera very well at all. Like, I think we might have. I can't remember if we won or lost the last set we played against them, but even then, I don't feel comfortable in trying to figure out what it is they're gonna do. Gotta be attack follow-up insert, probably. Nice roll. Smooth. Oh, she jumped that. Okay. Yeah, it's jump versus roll, depending on which fireball you think he's gonna do. I gotta be mixing them up a little better than I currently am. No, ma'am. Nuh-uh. As the goats Seahawks would say. What's the stage detail of Belial on which stage? The stage of all the Divine Generals, they hide if Belial's on the screen, to my understanding. Okay. She's in the infinite, she don't even know it. No, ma'am. Teleport through Luminera, kill the Fira behind it. That sounds pretty good to me. I have a genuinely good Belial impression. I don't know if that's a good thing. I guess it depends on if you use it for good or evil. Okay. Bit of a strange situation we find ourselves in there, but it's fine. Oh man, stay down. Zoner, Abel, doing gangbusters. Oh my god, far H check. A little risky. I probably shouldn't have done that, but have you considered that it worked? And therefore, it surely was goaded. DP. Really thought they were gonna do something funky on their... That is so... I had so much time to react to that, and I just didn't. I really thought they were gonna do something funky on their minus frames there. Oh, good jump. Well done. Nice. I don't think she's jumping. Looks like she's stuck. Yep, she's in range. Think she's barely alive? I think the first part of this does a little bit more than, you know, before the animation starts. A little bit more than half the damage. Yep. Scarlet Elf, to be honest. Okay. They really like doing the stun dipper RC, right? In the last set, so I was looking out for that a lot. But got him, GG's indeed. I'm drinking iced coffee and wishing it was made by Sandy. I'm wishing I had Beatrix's coffee order in my veins right now. What the fuck? Anti-air 6-6L. Balanced gameplay. Well done, Side Games. Oh, she spot dodged. She knows. Okay. She's figured it out. Figured out the counterplay for the Rock Infinite. She had been stuck there for a little bit. It's a little unfortunate, but we can now start to go to layer 2 and, you know, kill her for a spot dodge. I can kill you, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Because we just do the normal shit, right? This, into the packed follow-up, into close H, into Raging Strike, into command grab move. And you are very dead. I'm terrified of the thought of someone at a bar using Belial quotes as icebreakers. I mean, they're not going to get very far, on the bright side. And if they do, I mean, those people are made for each other, I guess. You're not dead! Even the technical input and everything. Yeah, there you go. That's the stun dipper RC. Wait, what? That shit's punishable on block. I know this to be true. You can't trick me! Oh my god. That shit's -6. I just messed up my punish, I guess. My bad. I think she hadn't realized that spot dodging 2-1-4U always kills you. Well, it's possible, or it's just like a matter of, you know, the classic blunder of muscle memory of, like, in this game, against almost every other character, when you see blue, you spot dodge. But Avatar Belial is like the one exception to this, where you just die if you do exactly that. He's not spot dodging the rocks anymore. Was it a fluke the one time? I thought she had kind of figured out the counterplay, and now I'm trying to bait that, but it doesn't seem so. Out. She got counter hit on that because I tried to 2-1-4U her. That just wasn't how that shit worked. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's some muscle memory deep down in there that's betraying her, certainly. 1, 2, 3. I don't kill you here is the problem, though, I don't think, right? Oh, it's comboing. I thought I'd get, like, a 2-1-4U potentially. Oh my god, I can't believe that fucking one! Oh, I did not know I could spot dodge U Luminaria. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had no idea you could spot dodge U Luminaria. Turns out you can. And then I just did a panic option, and it fucking worked. Okay, we take those. Promos! Let's go. Technical input doesn't make a damage difference in combos? No, yes it does. This is a common misconception. Technical input makes a damage difference in combos if it's done raw, right? Let me show you right here. So if I go, like, say, you know, we just do, like, close H. Let me just do something pretty simple here. Don't block, don't do anything, don't do any kind of reversal, please. Belial, just sit the fuck down. Counter on block, nothing. Counter on hit, nothing. Counter on wake up, nothing. Just chill for a sec, okay? So, like, say we do, you know, H auto combo into this, right? Into H auto combo. Why not? I guess let's do it raw or not raw. Yeah. Right? H auto combo into this, into, you know, H auto combo or close H into this, right? It's the normal thing that we do, right? 6190 before the super, right? If I do this now, it's non-technical input. You'll see that it is. That is an 8950. Versus if I do the exact same thing, it'll be 6190 before the super, right? Bonk. Into close H. Into this. Bonk. Right? 6190 still. And this is going to be more damage.
I almost liked you.
You see how that broke 9k? The other one was 8950. It's not that it doesn't make any difference in combos. It's that if it's about hitting it raw, as the kids say, as Abel would say. It's about hitting it raw, right? So if as long as it's not being this, right? If I go like close H like that, this is a cancel into SSBA, right? In this case, whether I do technical or not, like so we can see right here, right? This is going to be 1,000 damage into the SSBA. And I believe it should be unscaled, so it should be 7k total, I think. So that's non-technical, right? And you go bonk, yeah, 7k, right? If I do it technical, again, canceling out of the close H, this should also be 7,000 damage, right? Technical inputs don't do anything if you're canceling into the super. See, 7k still. But if you're hitting it raw, as our good friend Avatar Belial would say, as in, right, you notice for, again, outside of this, like this raging chain, right? If we did this whole setup right here, Belial is fully recovered. Like, he's just standing still here doing whatever he wants, right? He's standing still, fully recovered, not canceling out of anything. In situations like that, that's where technical inputs matter. Now, the reason a lot of people think that it's only when you're not in combos is because if you're not in a combo, by default, you're not canceling out of anything, right? If I just run up and do this, there's no cancels. So, it is true that it'll always matter if it's not in a combo, but it can matter even in a combo, right? It's a more specific rule than people think. That makes sense? Yep, yep. EX Able remembers he has no downsides as he has no HP to spend and skips neutral. That's correct. That's correct. Alright, do you guys want to gamble on these promos? You can gamble on these promos. Let's gamble on these promos potentially here. Let's see. Anyways, 1 a.m. and I have work at 6 a.m. Gotta take a nap, get that master rank. Yep, yep. Have fun, Hecka. Will we get master on these promos? I guess maybe on these promos. Yes or no? Do you want to believe? Do you want to doubt? Do you want to abstain? That's up to you. I'm feeling good about it. Do you want to gamble on these promos? He asked the man 2 bajillion points in the hole already, but think about how many points you could make back if you were just right on this gamble. Believe in victory? I certainly do. And again, it's the streamer OS, right? If someone wants to like bet doubt and then like give me $5 to make the promos almost impossible, guess what? I made money. And if they don't, then I think I can get those promos, right? The streamer, it's a win-win situation. Let me know when the poll is over. Okay, sure.
Here begins fate's episode.
The chips are down. Is that a grand line? It's your first promo, and I think it's like our third. Okay, this Vera is tough. We gotta lock in if we want to. Again, I'm not super confident in my ability to just 2-0 this Vera. All in, I have 320 points. You know, it's the thought that counts, really. Nope. Finally reacted to that command grab. Amazing. I saw the matrix. I saw the pattern. You know, the same thing at the Scarlet Oath versus the same thing into command grab, right? Just getting hit by these, and I'm not hit confirming it. Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. Tried to pack follow up that. That's such luck. She rolled my Brave. I was not ready for the Raging Strike. She rolled my Brave counter. In 1,100 hours of Granblue. I don't think that has ever happened to me. I don't think that's ever happened to me. I don't think I've ever gotten my Brave counter rolled the entire time I've been playing this video game. That's a fucking new one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, her 6XL came out before mine. Yeah, this is the. I just have no. For some reason, I can't figure out what this Vera's gonna do at all. Very hard for me to read this person. Torrickery. Yep. Can just on reaction kill her for doing that. BC can be rolled? I mean, yeah, I guess so. It doesn't hit low enough, right? How does this work? Sure, we're just both fine. Yeah, that is sort of the one bad habit that this Vera's had, right? So that they have been a big spot dodger of the U-Claws, which is certainly not a good idea. Bonk, and then U-Flight, my beloved. Is Belial or Able 2H better? I assume Able because good lord the size? Yeah, Able's is certainly better. Belial's is, you know, one of the more mid things about Belial is that his 2H, it's only okay, right? He doesn't have like a crazy good 2H or anything like that. Feel the rush. Ah, yeah. Feel the rush. Oh, she's not spot dodging that anymore. That's kind of bad news, because that was a good source of free damage in the clutch for me previously. Okay. I can't kill you here, I'm almost certain, because Combo Limit will come find us sooner than I want him to. Yeah, right there, for example. Oh, man! Okay, she's not an install, and it's not counter hit on the bright side. So it could be worse, certainly. Yeah, got hurt, scared of the command grab. Alright. By the way, Midnight, you wanted to know when the poll was done. The poll is currently done. Ooh, I love a good 50-50. Oh, you're in promos, time to lock in your opponent every time, probably. Yeah, now she knows, right? Now she knows that we're in promos. Okay, she is starting to roll the rocks. There was one time I thought she was going to start doing it, and she really didn't. You can only win a round with the perfect. Okay, so we'll start that in the next set. Because that is, you know, that is the rules that we established as of so far. But oh my, Oh, yeah, we can catch her trying to spot dodge or roll stuff like that. Oh, Lumiere, so true, best. So we can't, if we ever take any damage, including our own fucking pack follow-up damage, then we lose, huh? That's the ruling. Nice. Abel can only get perfect citizen use H specials. That's correct. So this basically says no H specials. Wholly rigged. Does that mean not a single H or U skill? That's correct. Yep. It's gonna be quite something. You know, on the bright side, it looks like we may be going into it with 2 wins and promos. So, but I don't know how the fuck we 2-1 a set without ever using an H special. We're gonna have to get creative, certainly. Okay. Bow chicka bow. Bow chicka bow down. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, so we're going into it, unless I drop this combo and I'll get too ahead of myself. But we're going into it with 2 wins on our promos, so yay. How someone gets to GM, should I get to a certain point? Yeah, points totals, crystal totals. The top 10 crystal numbers for each character is the Grandmasters for those characters. Does anything of Abel's even combo without packs, follow-ups, or H specials? Yeah, like, you know, you can do this. It's 1700 damage, but you can do it. I can also, you know, Raging Strike or Raging Shame becomes kind of our goat here, certainly. Right? I don't know. I think that's probably, I don't think we're making it out of promos, fellas. Wonder if Grand Blue has that thing where healing back to full after getting hits means you can still get a perfect. It's not relevant here, but it'd be funny for low A. I actually don't know. I don't think so. Right? I don't think so. Only so. And also, yeah, if we take any chip or if we take any damage at all, I have to just basically kill I have to run at the opponent until they kill me. It's a bit of a problem. It's a bit of, you know, it was such a good start to promo too. Oh. All right. Here's what we need to do, fellas. One of you needs to snipe me on cue and just stand still. Thoughts? For the believers? The doubter is going to be eating too well otherwise. I don't think this is anyone. Yeah, I don't recognize this name. It's okay to surrender sometimes. All right. So I can't take any damage at all or any chip damage at all. Sounds legit. I mean, listen. If this is the sort of shenanigan the doubter's going to pull. Okay, so I mean, so far we're on track. That's good. Uh-huh. Oh, wait, Brave counter. If I get Brave countered, I die. Oh, okay, cool. I forgot that Brave counter does damage. Oh, man. On the stream, snipe into throwing? I mean, that's the kind of thing it was going to take for me to win this. I forgot the Brave counter does damage. You know, we were actually going pretty well. We were on a good pace there. But, yeah, if I get Brave countered, I have to throw the round. Okay. Okay. This seems tough. This seems difficult. Forgot about that little detail right there. Yeah, I'm just gonna mash on wake up to die here. Can't believe I lost my fake internet points because someone paid real money. Listen, if the doubters want to, the doubters can only win by paying me, you know? They know. Oh, okay, well, we just lost immediately. Try just zoning? Yep. Because there is too much risk inherent in running at her right there. Her 6XL, she 6XL before I 6XL'd, and as a result, I just died. That's a tough one. I'm gonna mash on wake up. Oh my god, it worked. Okay, well, yeah, there you go. We have to look like we're playing the video game still, otherwise they don't partake, right? Most people. BC is in fact still the dumbest thing in the game. Now they know I'm in promos too, they're gonna lock in. Okay, yeah, maybe we have to adjust zone. Maybe we have to play zoning game. Well, alright. I got clipped by a fireball. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. Yep, oopsie. See ya. You don't scare me. Oh, I'm trying to mash on wake up so you can kill me here. There you go. I wish Granblue had recoverable health so that BC damage is recoverable damage. That'd be a good idea, actually. Ow. Yep, there you go. Again, we have to look like we're playing, right? Alright, so we have one more round here. We have to all we have to do to win our promos here is we have to get 4 perfects in a row on this Jito. That sounds pretty fucking easy, man. I don't know. At least the laser doesn't cost health. Oh shit. Okay, well. Jita Far M's a little too good, I fear. Jita Far M is a little too good. You know, on the bright side, the rule for promos is that the restrictions last half as long. So we are free to try and get back to promos once we lose this set, which we are now guaranteed to do. Oopsie. Can't believe I lost points on throwing. Listen. Don't do this, your promos are tainted. Tainted. Rant about the chatter who ruined your promos. Midnight? Listen, here's all I have to say. All I have to say. All is, I got no hatred in my heart for anybody. Also, my hair looks very different than it normally does. I have a different hairstyle. It's just wet. I got no hate in my heart for nobody, man. But all it is like listen, the doubters. You know, you can have your payout right here. I'm gonna pay you out right here and right now. Okay. They know they can't win, right? They know this is the thing. The hero in every story, the advantage that the villains have is always that the villains, they're willing to stoop down. They're willing to stoop down to just like lower levels, willing to do things that the heroes can't do, right? That's always their inherent advantage in the story, right? That's always how it has to be. It's what makes the triumph of the hero at the end of the day. It's what makes it more let's say more satisfying, more narratively complete, right? Is that you have to overcome the fact that the bad guy, he's willing to do things you're just not. He's willing to get it. He's willing to do dirty things, willing to play dirty to win. Okay? He's willing to play dirty to win, and that's fine by me, man. At the end of the day, if the doubters if the doubters want to give me a bunch of money to keep me playing Abel, who's been very fun, for longer, that's a win-win as far as I'm concerned, man. I got no qualms with that. Yeah, John, I had to perfect you every single round, or I couldn't win. You'll notice as soon as you chip me out with literally anything, I started just running at you. It's because the stipulation was if I had to either get a perfect or throw the round, which is a little hard to do on Avatar Belial of all characters, as you might imagine. But yes, again, I should write this down in the little thingy on the screen there. But yeah, we did collectively a week ago, we decided that in promos, thanks for the 40K by the way. Now you motherfuckers, you listen here. You know those promos were on track to be maybe a 4-0. We were kind of cooking. Okay, so doubters, you know. Okay, you deep down you may have won, but deep down in your hearts, you know how it is, man. Hey man, I got you. Yep. Next time you run into me on promos, just throw. Thoughts? We have to defeat the doubter side. If they can play dirty, you know, we sometimes you have to fight fire with fire. Does that stipulation include Abel hitting himself? It's not a perfect if you damage yourself. Yep. Like if Abel wins a round through only self-damage, the screen does not say perfect, and therefore we could not use any H specials or any pacts. But it's fine. Again, in promos, the restrictions only last half as long. So we are now free to try and get back to promos right away and see what we can do. BP, sure. Lots of bugs today. Glorious. Okay. Whoa, okay. I think this person has a PC lag problem because oh, that's less minus than I thought. I think they have a PC lag problem because it was only like when they did like the whole, you know, with the whole U skill and all the effects that come out of U karma that something bad happened. Seabrick, I'm pretty nice to you. Yeah, it's true. I must be so confused how you got to Master's Promos just now. They got they came in themselves to get the explanations. It's all good. Any Unisonicers? Interesting. Stand ready for my arrival, Worm. Look at that. The face that Bubs makes when he goes down is so funny. On counter hit. Never pause animation. Nice. Get out of here. Oh, right. Yep. I should HDP. That's actually a use for Abel HDP versus MDP, believe it or not. Finally, we found it. Is that if they're higher up like that, it's really risky to try and anti-air with it. Stand ready for my promos, Vern? Yeah, exactly. Well done. Yep. People don't seem to know that there's a DP bait option out of that flight setup. Bonk. Which is fair. I feel like DP beats most of the flight options, so people are kind of spoiled against it, right? Maybe I should become a doubter. I have to put my house up for collateral after the last wall roll. Still waiting for you to use JU? Nope. Stand ready for my dive kick, Worm. I'm not a worm. I'm a dragon. Vern, probably. No, sir. Man, this... I feel like I've been running the flight mix really fucking well on this individual now. Yep. And he's dead. And it's gone. But I want to hit the U flight. That shit makes me feel things that I didn't know was possible to feel. It makes me feel things that I thought I had lost once I exited childhood. Someone forced Brick to use 5 JUs per round? Maybe it'd be good for me, honestly. That'd be a fun custom restriction. Stand ready for my arrival. What? Okay. All the other Viltrumites are scared. I don't even get a name. Just don't know this. Conquest. thought he was gonna karma. That's why I rolled the wrong hard reads. The good news is we have SSBA. You know. Okay, the funny combo. I see you. No, sir. Yup. You fell for one of the classic blunders, I fear. Actually, are you dead? Maybe I should have done suicide routing. Yeah, because I'm not gonna get SSBA. And this, I don't think, kills you. Huh? Yeah, no, not quite. I should have done suicide routing. No, sir. Okay, back on promos. I will say Vayne is an insane combo hitting Hawk Tua against Able Flight. Like, it's crazy. And Hawk Tua specifically. True, it's a tall-ass pillar, too, right? And it lunges forward, so he should probably get it. All right, listen. We're gonna do it again. Believers, keep in mind, there is always a chance that the doubters do something despicable, okay? But will we get masters on these promos? Let's see. Brick get masters, so I can make a diorama for you. I'm doing my best. I was saying we've been playing some pretty damn good. All in, I have 80 points. Able believers, A believers. So true. So true, actually. Bonk, bonk. 1, 2, 3. Stand ready for my dive kick. Burn. 1/4 the points you had last time. It's a tough economy, you know? It's tough being a believer in these streets. Yeah, sure, a little bit of 200 MS never hurt nobody, I suppose. A little bit of 200 MS never hurt nobody. Belial. Oh, same buffs. Okay. Okay, we get at least one set without any doubter meddling. Since, you know, again, it does not activate mid-set. So you can maybe get ourselves off to a nice 2-0 start here if we continue to play as well against this Bubs as we did previously. Oh god, nice air to air. Well done. Oh, missed time. I thought I'd have more time. Potentially teleport away there. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Suddenly. Oh my god. I got hit by the funny? I actually got hit. I was not holding the guard button. Guard button check failed. I did not think that a cross up was in the works right there. This Bubs might just beat my ass. No, sir. I mean, winnable. It is technically winnable, you know. We just have to spot dodge as soon as we land to bait this DP he's about to do. Oh, he didn't DP. He knows now. Okay. I thought the chip would incentivize him to DP more than normal. He felt that promo potential. He doesn't even know I'm on promos yet. I guess he would have seen it actually at the end of the last one. What the fuck is he? Okay. He's playing so different. What is happening? This is not the same guy that... I feel like this has happened like multiple times now where like... I guess it is just a matter of it being the second time I fought him, right? So he's just, you know... He's trying to adapt from what happened to him in the first set. What the fuck? I did my close L too early? That's a thing that can happen. Gets down here. Worm, stand ready for my arrival. Okay. Bit of a strange trade, certainly. Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. 1, 2, 3. I can kill you here, certainly. 1, 2, 3, bonk. And just keep it simple and come in and grab SSBA from there. Mongrel greater than worm is an insult. It's true. It's true. Nope. Stand ready for my 236M worm. Yup. We do love air-to-airing Unisonic. Surprisingly cogent strategy against that shit. You'd think it'd be less fuck-wittable in the air than it is, but it is quite fuck-wittable in the air. Can I kill you here? Actually, not sure. I feel like the answer is yes, but it depends on how fast this combo limit guy finds me. I feel like that might kill? Yeah? Nice! Okay, off to a good start. Brick, have you heard of worms and parahumans? Huh? Huh? No. What? Parahumans? What's a parahuman? Yeah, gotta start doing that as a nice little air unblockable option, certainly. Stand ready for my parahuman worm. Very surprised he was able to tech there. Wish Shadow had a good idea. I have to win by timeout. Okay, that's
Shadow had a good
doable.
idea.
Actually,
Have to win by timeout.
that's doable. We can actually do that. We can do that. I believe. Hold on. Well, so we're gonna do it at you know, for one set after this one. That's doable. Okay, very important for us to 2-0 this now to give ourselves a little bit more breathing room. Very important to 2-0 this right now. That I can actually, Abel can actually do that pretty decently. It's a web series about superheroes. Oh, it's like a webtoon or something. Okay, that makes sense. That tracks. Let me hear you. Anyone, he won't let me hear him. Bonk, bonk. Probably not the best way to convert Abel's 2H combos right there, but it's an easy way to do it. Okay, that was really silly. That was just not a good idea. Putting myself on one break point like that. Let me hear. Does he know about the infinite? There, okay, he does, he does. He figured it out at the very least, even if he didn't. Okay, that's toes. Oh, wait. The only being on one brave point, that second raging strike, was certainly very goofy shit that I was up to there. Okay. Comedian grab? No. I thought maybe comedian grab would be calling his name there. Am I dead? Yes, right? Oh, he messed up the input. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it was just a true block string. Okay. Unleashing your inner zoner, time to pull out the laser beams and shit, well, more than usual. Yeah, I mean, I guess we would have to play everything a little. Yeah, also not just beating his H needles is fucking ridiculous. Oh, so true best. Oh, it turns 2M on the way up. Nah, nice. That habit has still not been fully beaten out of him, which I will certainly take advantage of as much as I can. Oh, Akiway Tekker. He mixed. I could have sworn last time he teched with a strike button. Maybe that was just him mashing and he actually techs the Akiway normally. This is not unblockable territory yet. I'm not quite far away enough. Oh! Damn, 3 reaction checks in a row. I beat the first 2, I lost the third one. Oh, but at the end of the day, bad habits die hard. 2, 3, bonk. Is you like gonna hit from there? No, it's not. You know. Oh my god. Okay, 2-0. Nice. All right. Is restriction over? It's not in effect yet. Yeah, it takes place. They take effect. You know, the set after. Like the set happens midway. Takes effect the set after. So, all right. We have to win by timeouts. Yeah. I feel like it's probably still a good idea to get a lead and get them to the corner first. So Diamond still master? Yes, that's correct. We have to win by timeouts. It's probably a good idea to get a lead first and then, like, funny enough, I think a good way to time out with Abel is the Rock Infinite on people who don't know it. If we find someone who doesn't know how to get out of the jail, we can waste a lot of time on offense actually instead of on defense, right? This is doable. The other one was like it was over, right? This is still tough, but this is actually doable. We could maybe win this way. It's gonna depend a lot on who we get right here, right? If we get like a rushdown character, is gonna be if it's like a Seox or something. That's probably worst case scenario. If it like ideally, I probably want like Fairy. I want Vayne, right? I want Vikala like characters who are zoners, who I can outzone myself, right? It'll be Voss. That's actually not bad. Voss would not be bad for this either. I could zone Voss out for a long time. And he's also got a lot of health, so I'm not gonna kill him that quickly. Now, things could go very wrong against Voss very quickly, but Voss is not necessarily the worst for this. Yeah, also, that person was AFK on Q. Okay. Yeah, that, like, zoners. We're looking for zoners, right? We're looking for zoners that we can slow the pace of the game down with and just straight up outzone them as able. 99 seconds is going to be painful for whoever we end up fighting. I mean, or they're going to have a really easy time. They're going to kill myself trying to win through timeout, right? I'm going to, like, give up leads and stuff like that. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think of, like... I don't think, like, contrary to what you might think, I don't think the optimal strategy is just to do this, right? I don't think it's just to, like, stand here and do this. I think it actually is probably to get them to the corner and just not hit, like, have the advantage, have the offense, and just, like, don't hit confirm anything too crazily, right? I think that's actually probably our best bet. Just remember, don't use H rocks. We can use it. Why can't we use H rocks? Rats go forth. Here's open. Okay. Not bad, actually, because this lady, in general, just slows the game down quite a lot if you play against her the right way. Okay. This is not the worst. This would be my first choice. This is not the worst. It's because again, 2B does it make so we can't really zone her out very effectively. But like it is inherently, you know, gonna be a slower match if 2B is on the screen. So there is hope here. Okay, sure. Spending my brave points this early, not really my favorite. Yeah, the anti-arable. Okay, we have a lead now, so that's good. Just kept going. Classic. Nope. Okay, so let's not go too hard here. For both our own HP and hers. But now we put her in rock jail forever. It's still so long! Spot dodging that would have actually been huge, because I could have just, like, wasted a lot of time. But now we're dead? Actually, are we just dead? No, we're not. This is going to make it a lot harder. Certainly. Well, hold on. Problem is we just both have so little health to work with now. That even, like, I don't even want to hit her, really. Yeah, fast-ass laser. Okay. 99 seconds is a long time, man. You waste a lot of time just by blocking 2B's offense as well. You might be right. Maybe against 2B, yeah, because since, like, you know, the way she normally slows the game down is by virtue of just, like, the fact that you do just have to block her out. Also, if they're willing to play this, like, jumping game with me forever, that's also, like, that could be a very good way for us to waste some time, maybe. It's not that much damage. I'm okay with that.
Next
all tech inputs.
All tech inputs and get 5 just blocks before winning the round.
I don't think I've ever just blocked on purpose in this video game. Okay. Well, the good news is, if we 2-1 this set even, we just get to master. So that would apply to, like, the first Anila set or something like that. This only applies if we lose this, basically. Oh. Which looks like we very well might. She can't block once she double jumps, so you have to keep in mind, right? Yeah, like right there, she's screwed. So that is actually a pretty good way to keep her out. I don't like having no brave points, certainly. Okay, let's just go. The problem is at this point, to win off timeout, she's got to be on such low HP. Since I'm on such low HP. If we go on chip, actually, we can't win on timeout, right? Yeah. I have to be more liberal with my health, because at a certain point, I can't even win on timeout, right? Because you have to have a health advantage. I have to be a little bit less liberal with my HP. I gotta be a little bit more defensive. Okay, actually got her in time there. The thing is, I don't think this 2B knows about rock jail. I have not seen her spot dodge the rocks yet. But actually, if we can just get her to the corner, it is going to be pretty good, right? For us. I don't like that I have to keep spending my brave points on that. I should be DPing her, I guess, to an extent. Or I guess block it out too, I guess. Yeah. There's no rush necessarily. Alright. Let's do this, just so she can't do that to me, more importantly, than anything else. Oh god, she's swinging into it. I can't do that. It's gonna kill her. I guess people not knowing about rock jail actually does mean they're gonna swing into it and die, which I didn't consider. Like, now it's just a matter of, like, I can't kill this 2B. I have to somehow waste all of this time. I guess we just block at this point, right? Sure. Very doable against this 2B lady, but we have to be teching with the throw button. She's on so... I can't... Oh, God! I can't afford to hurt her in any way, man. We're getting there. She self-destructs! Okay, I can't do anything about that. She killed herself! She killed herself! There's no way for me to avoid that. Listen, I'm counting that. She literally killed herself. Like, there's no way for me to avoid that. I will not count that against you. Thank you. It's like the only character in the game that could do some shit like that. Let's get some more screen space back. Okay, keep her away. Exactly. Oh, jumping that is the wrong counterplay. Sure, this round's not looking too hot right now, certainly. Again, winning on timeout has become a little difficult now that I'm this low on HP. We still have time here. We just have to. Yeah, sure. Jump. Okay. Oh, okay, good. More time we can waste. Yep, she can't block once she does that. We're gonna have to be very careful at this point using any kind of HP on anything. The 2B and me are very fragile at this point. We can block lasers a little bit. Yo, I think he's trying to time me out. She doesn't know. Yo. Fuck!
That was gorgeous.
How does that work? Okay. How does that work? I thought she was gonna block that. Okay, I guess we throw around. I'm gonna throw around. I'm gonna throw one round, and we have to just win 2 rounds in a row.
Battle 1.
I'm gonna throw around. Normally, if I don't follow the instructions, we give them 1 free hit, but that was very consequential because it gave us a win. You must lose the next round? Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna throw this round, and then we just have to go, we just have to win the next 2 rounds in a row. Normally, it would be 1 free hit, but that was a very consequential not following of the rules, right? It literally won us the game. Okay. Kill me, please. Kill me, thank you. Yelling fuck when you win a match is the funniest shit. I'm bound by rules. Alright. This is still doable. We can win 2 rounds in a row with timeout here. This is still doable. You just have to stand ready for my arrival, Worm. Okay, when she double jumps, remember, she can't block anymore. So if we catch her slipping, we also have to invest in, like, good health management for both me and her early on, right? We can't hurt her too much early on in the round, so we can still, like, effectively defend ourselves when we get later into it, right? Oh, that whiffed on her! Oh, Abel's M Fireball's so big. Okay, it's a lot of damage, which I just don't want to be taking right now. Yeah, back throw. This is great. Gives us all of the screen to work with again. Yeah. Really important for me to spot dodge when she does the tether. Yeah. The lasers we can block, but I have to see tether and spot dodge. Yep. That's like the quickest. That's like the thing that makes it so it affects our stalling the most, right? Okay, this is good. Oh, smart, clever. I don't like it, but smart and clever both. Get away from me. I just have so little health, man. This is so hard to do with this. I can't use any U skills, or I basically can't win on timeout at that point. Oh, good. The far M's there to fuck with me. Ah. Okay. They were kind of playing into it a little bit, but unfortunately, didn't quite pan out. 2B can't air block after double jump. I know. Yeah, I said that multiple times throughout the set. That's why you noticed I was trying to, when she double jumped, I would often try to. I'll often try to like hit her with the M fireballs there. Good try. I think that was a pretty good try. We got that. That was like, it was a much more winnable one than the last one, but that was still pretty fucked up, right? Okay, so now all tech inputs and get 5 just blocks before winning the round. This is not in promos, so it's gonna last 2 sets. I mean, I don't think I've ever just blocked anything on purpose, man. If someone starts min-maxing my health on their master promos, I'd go and ponder my life. What does a just block even look like? Oh, I see. Okay. The timing does not seem like the strictest thing in the world, huh? Okay, I mean, obviously I know this button's coming, but what's going on, Retro? Okay. Doesn't seem like the strictest thing in the world. You guys don't do technical inputs? Not in neutral usually, but yeah. That's not the hard part. The hard part is the muscle memory sometimes to not do technical inputs, sure, but it's mostly going to be getting 5 just blocks. I've never done that. All tech inputs, including reversals. Yep. Oh, sorry, Razzle. I missed. I didn't realize you were reacting to Shatter. My bad. I apologize. Hello, 2B. Keep in mind, you can also try and time back during the tight block strings, especially multi-hits. Yep. Just blocks are super easy. It doesn't seem that bad. Is just blocking a multi-hit multiple times going to count for the challenge? I think so. Ophidian, do you think so? Bonk. So technical inputs, including, I mean, even in non-combos, or like where it doesn't matter, right? Like even right there. Just? Oh! Sure, yeah, okay. Nice! He's the greatest to ever do it. The timing on this 2B's JH is something that I can definitely just block intentionally much more often. Right? Oh, okay, I tried to block that. Yeah, that's 3. That is 3. It's true. Fuck. Oh god, I got crossed up. Well, this is bad. I agree. Oh shit. Was that a simple 2-1-4-U? Oh, maybe it was. Yeah, the big problem is more so like muscle memories. You good? No apologies needed. We all cool here? Yep. The problem is gonna be, like that was a simple 2-3-6-M, for example, so have your free hits. It's like, it's gonna be this muscle memory on not doing technical inputs a lot of the time. Oh my god! Alright. Oh, that wasn't technical input. Have your free hit. 2 BSM. I wanted to just block that, but there you go. Now have your free hit. Oh, 3? 4? He's the best to ever do. Oh my god, that's 5 just blocks? Actually, the world's greatest. It's just that easy, but of course, now the problem becomes we have to win the round. It's easier said than done. Okay, well hold on, maybe it's really easy. All I have to do is not fuck up, do any non-technical inputs here. 1, 2, 3, there you go. Oh shit! Right, you still just have to... That's a big problem. Ah! You still have to tap. How do you... it's fucked with my... How do you extend Abel's H Reka? Is it... Is it... I actually don't know, so that was not technical. Please. Oh, just block? We take those? 2-1-4H, 4H, 4H. Gotcha. That was a just block. We take those. Oh, now tried to do 2-3-6. Got 6-2-3 right there. Same thing. What the fuck? Justo. Yep, justo. That's 4. That's 5, baby. All right. Unshackled from the evil. Oh wait, these are not technical inputs. Yeah, have your free hit, which you're gonna kill me with. No, you're not. Oh, fuck. I was trying to catch her. I thought I was doing something clever. I was trying to catch her JHing. Oh, that wasn't technical. Fucking hell. Man, have your free hit. They don't know, man. They don't know. Yeah. It's the muscle. Like, weirdly, the just blocks turn out to not be... You can do 2-1-4H, 2-1-4H, 2-1-4H. Doesn't do anything. Yeah. The just blocks turns out not hard. It's just I keep my muscle memory is to not do tech inputs and combos especially. Right? Justo bloco. Justo bloco. Oh. 3 justo bloco. They didn't double jump. Fuck. Why did they mix up the time? It's the worst. Oh, tried to just block that. Ended up not blocking at all. Justo bloco. Oh, that's 4. Okay. That's not. 2-3-6 is apparently 6-2-3 for me quite often. No. Oh, just a block. Okay, so that's 5. Oh, it's not technical flight. God fucking damn it. Yeah, have your free hit. Not doing technical inputs, as it turns out, very difficult. Or like very, very ingrained in 1,100 hours of Grand Blue muscle memory. Much more hard to deal with in the just blocks, despite what you might expect. Okay, that's 1 Justo Blocko. Justo Blocko? Oh, fuck. Yeah, Just Block surprisingly not that hard, as it turns out. A lot easier than I thought. Oh god. Doing 2-2 when you do flight makes it so much more reactable, it feels like. Okay, so you need 2 more Justo Blockos. Fuck! Justo Blocko! No Justo Blocko. I'm just gonna die, bro. Just Blocko. Fucking chip damage. Yep. By the next stream, Brick will be just blocking as a habit. These challenges are powering him up, perhaps, yeah. The stream is absolute cinema, but it's getting way too late here. Have fun, everyone. See you, Krishna. I do wish there was more incentive to just block in this game, other than just the extra meter. I mean, I don't know that I would like it to do stuff, because like I being in like older Guilty Gears, just like change frame data and shit, right? I'm not quite so much. Oh yeah, right. Also, yeah, the doubters. Yeah. Oh no, man, no. The doubter. It was so. Oh fuck. It's such a huge payout for the doubters, man. It's such a huge payout for the doubters. I do not want Strive instant block. I agree. Yeah. Random fun fact: you can just block on RS. Interesting. So you can just block unblockables, huh? Being a doubter is gonna save my marriage. The singular doubter. I being an old Guilty Gear is dumb as fuck. Yeah. I mean, I like skill-based defensive expression, but it seems like it's maybe a little, it's a little too, like, it just makes it so, it's just too different. It's too strong, maybe. I like to cancel out chip, maybe cancel guard crush. Canceling guard crush is probably too strong, but canceling out chip, that's actually not a bad idea. If you could, like, just block to not get chipped out, that's, because that would give, like, a skill-based way to get out of checkmate situations, right? I actually don't mind that at all as an idea. That sounds pretty fun. Alright, so we have one more set that we have to play with the Ophidian restrictions here. I thought the just blocking would be way, like, by far, the harder part of that. No, it's just not true. It's just not the case. Turns out that not doing technicals is way harder. It's not skillful when you can do a guard cancel for free on every blocked hit. That's how dumb it is. I'm talking about I being, in this game, making you not take chip, right? I'm not talking about any other game. On one hand, it just breaks 6XL pressure on its own. On the other hand, pressure would be so hard to do now. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea at all. What if it pushed back slightly, not a ton, just a smidge? The only idea of it in old Guilty Gear, not this yet. The only idea I like is the one that Midnight just mentioned there of like, if it canceled out chip damage, it would have like a real use, right? There would be a real, like, a relatively small incentive, but there would be a real incentive to doing it.
Here begins fate's
Moving chip on just block doesn't sound so bad. Yeah, I like that idea. The rest of these, I'm not so sure about. Oh god, Japanese S plus Percival, or is that Japanese? I think I am ignorant. No, that's it. I recognize the E character there at least. All right, tech inputs only, baby, and 5 just blocks before we win. Just to block. Problem is that 2B was a lot easier to just block than most people will be, I think. It is very hard to just block while you're down backing, also, it feels like. He just blocked me? What the fuck? I'm being farmed. Oh, that was technical. Okay, hold on. Have your free hit, Mr. Civil. Nah, giving Percival 1 free hit is always going to be painful. Bonk, bonk. There we go. And bonk, bonk. Technical. Well, that... Yeah. I need to just block him, but I can't block anything or I'm going to die. Magic user and kanji? Oh, okay.
Battle 2. Engage.
Just blocking this game only builds 1% meter, basically no one uses it. Yeah, the only time it's worth that I've seen like people like practically actually use it is for like, big multi-hits. Oh, my justs are yellow. Wait, is that 2 just blocks or 3? His justs are blue because he's player 1. I see. Just to blocko. But yeah, like, Matera, SSBA or stuff like that is the only time it seems worthwhile from what I've seen. One more. There we go. Okay, we're free. Now we just have to do only technical inputs, and we're good. I thought he was gonna come in, grab me, man. I don't know what. Oh, he could have killed me. What the fuck? We'll take that. Sir. Okay, only tech inputs. Don't forget. All right. I thought it gave double meter. No, it gives a teeny bit of meter. I think 1% is right. Oh my god. But to just blocko the fireball. Just to blocko. Oh my god, 3 in a row. He's the world's greatest. 4 in a row. 5 in a row. Oh my. Oh, not 5 in a row. We missed the fireball. But otherwise it was pretty fucking good, I'd say. Okay. Oh shit. Dude, Percival's like single toe taps hurts so much for Abel. What the fuck? I'm trying to fly. There you go. Who would have thought the technical inputs would be the harder part of this, man? Not me. But they certainly are. How is that 6-2-3? 6-2-3! That's 2-3-6. Stop fucking with me. What? That's 2-3-6? Okay. That's not 6-2-3, man. What do you mean? That's just not 6-2-3. Huh? Apparently I can't do quarter circle forward in this game. What? Wait, what is... Is the input reader for really fucking strange in this game? What? How's that not... Okay. It might look like I'm being fucking, like, BM to this Percy. Wait, huh? That's not 6-2-3. I'm not inputting 6-2-3. Do not let this man play any fighting. I am simply not inputting 6-2-3. Like, I know how to do a quarter circle forward. I promise. Oopsie. I did 2-3-6. Okay, there you go. I did 236S instead of 236L. Okay, there you go. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Never mind. I know what I'm doing wrong. I was doing 236S and I didn't have the meter for super. Yeah. I was doing 236S and I didn't have the meter for super. I'm an idiot. Ignore me. How many just blocks have we fucking done this round? I feel like I don't remember. I'm gonna say that was 3, maybe? Okay, 4. I was doing 236S, I didn't have the meter for super, so the game got confused. I don't know, I still don't know why it then defaulted to, oh, this must be, you know, shit. It defaulted to like, oh, this must be a DP input, but no, I see. If you tap forward even slightly, you'll get 623 instead of 236. No, I don't think so. Yeah, no, it's pretty. Yeah, no. Again, what was happening is I was hitting 236 plus the special button, right? It's really easy to do a quarter circle. Never mind. Instead of doing 236L, I was doing 236S. And apparently, when you don't have, because I was getting simple input light DP. I get it. Okay. Yeah, no. Everyone is when the delay catches up. Nothing about this was me doing the input wrong, right? Well, I mean, yes, but not the motion. I was hitting 236S instead of 236L because I was still in my brain trying to hit the special button to do simple input, right? So I just ended up getting 6S, right? Where in reality, yeah, but if I do 2 again, I can do this really easily, right? Yeah. This is again. I know how to do a quarter circle. I promise you, right? This is not the problem. I was just doing quarter circle forward and then super, right? I noticed it when I got the SBA there. I was like, huh? Yeah. Okay, well we are done with Ophidion's restriction now, which did hurt my brain very prodigiously. My game is so borked that it won't open the ranked menu. What's the point of having a just block mechanic if that's all? Yeah, it is a little strange, certainly. I mean, again, it is like the fact that it gives a tiny bit of meter. And meter is so easy to come by in this game. It's certainly a little odd, but yeah. Might just be like a legacy thing. I don't know if it was more important in vanilla or something like that, but GBSR just block is useful against multi-hit moves like Zohar's Strike. Yeah, but even then, even in its best case scenario, you get like what, 9% meter instead of like 3% meter. That's good. Don't get me wrong, but like it's just so. Thorough just blocks constantly. I mean, the one thing is, it's not that hard to do, right? So like, it is like it's not neat. Like I don't know what the what the frame window is on it, but it feels like it's like a 3 or 4 or like 5 frame window. So you probably could do it pretty consistently if you focused on it, right? But yeah, it certainly is like, you know, it doesn't give you very much, right? It's not very worthwhile. So he always has flame carpet. I guess if you're literally just blocking everything, right, then it's gonna add up. Yep. Here's one. Double up. Your ass is mine. Paris Granite. 2, 3. Feels good to just like play the game normally. Again, the challenges really do give me just an appreciation for being able to play regular ass Grambler. I delayed that way too much, but it doesn't say recovery, so we're still good. My face when your ass is mine. Yep. You got a Percival who ults you in the corner, you get some sizable meter, yeah. It becomes muscle memory and it's super easy to do, so I do it. Fair enough. Fire! Oh. I think he might have gotten the wall bounce if he did the H loop there. Bonk. 1, 2, 3. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, there's a strong gust outside. Oh, I itched my ear. And I lost my combo for it, like some sort of buffoon. Your ass is mine. Oh, he missed his meaty. Very good news. He didn't combo me that hard, really, in the grand scheme of things. Sure. Get away from me, Granule. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. I was very dead. Thank you very much, Grant. I was dead as fuck there, brother. I appreciate you Panic Brave countering that. I made a huge mistake. Now I'm waiting for a week to download the online lobby video. Yep. Sometimes the game does just decide that it doesn't feel like working. The DP bait doesn't look like a safe jump. Is it even hitting them? I think it's, yeah, it just whiffs. You are plus on like, you know, you are still like plus enough to just smash on Wake Up 2, if I remember correctly, but people in chat, the vanilla just block prevents dip out. I sort of was able to do that. Yeah, again, maybe just block was like a legacy thing, but it did more in vanilla. I could certainly see that being the case. Okay. Reagan legs. Bonk, bonk. Oh, that was too high up. You don't say. Oh god. What's Sure. This grandson does not have the spot dodge on blue virus. That's my bad. We forgot that just block and back tech were a thing in the game. Okay, back tech, that's unacceptable. Back tech is like really, really good, right? Like, just block, fine. You should definitely be back teching though, right? Do not lump those into the same category though. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Get up here. Ah! 1, 2, 3, and loop it at the end. Yeah, it's not a safe jump, you just whiff, basically. But again, I think even on the whiff, you are still plus enough to do shit. It's still your turn, certainly. If I were to make use of back tech, when Matera always ends up in the corner from any hit. So cool. I love the corner carry multiplier the game gives me on Matera. Oh my god! Holy shit! Fair enough. I've been delaying. I haven't stayed high up in the air. I didn't think he would have the wherewithal to hit me with shit like that, man. Oh my. Good fucking backdash, me. Well done. Let's be a little bit more careful with our health here, where possible. Well, that doesn't help. Hello, Granathan. How are you on this fine afternoon? There is no jump. Take off your clothes. Well, I mean, no, hold on. Not Gran, you know, but like it's a thing. It's don't worry about it. Oh. Yo. HDP confirmed better than Granathan UDP. Talking about the back-teching buff in Tekken 8? What are you talking about? That's interesting. Can you show it in training next chance you get? Wait, what are you talking about, Razzle? But yeah, I mean, you should be back-teching, like, all the fucking time, right? Like, if something, like, doesn't hard knock you down like this, right? You should pretty much, like, you should always, well, I mean, the only exception is, like, against Fairy. Like, back-teching like that's always better, right? Like, people get so much fake Oki on you if you don't back-tech, right? HDPs will often beat UDPs because they're slower? That's wild. I did not know. You can also down tech like this, right? Which is better to do against like Fairy and stuff sometimes, but like 99% of the time, right? 99% of the time, it's better to back tech. Because again, so much Oki is like so fake in this game. It only works if you don't back tech.
Here begins Fate's episode.
Something I don't see often is people varying their wake-ups with teching versus not teching and rising. Why is that? I think most people don't even know you can do that. But there is... Oh, the fake save jump? Oh, okay. Sorry. I will... I'll show it to you in a sec here, yeah. I think most people don't even realize that, yeah, you can. There's like a 2 to 3 frame window when you hit the ground. It's a, like, you know... It's not like a 1 frame input to tech. So you can actually tech later or earlier, yeah. Most of the time, it doesn't really matter because most, like, you know, frame kill setups in this game are not, like, 1 frame tight. So even if you're a little bit later, they can usually still just do the thing they were going to do anyway. And, like, most of the really good setups are off a hard knockdown regardless, but... It is true that it's a thing you can do. What the fuck? Can't do that shit, that's illegal. Oh god! He just did boot into boot. I was not ready. I'm so dead. My god, this Gran is terrifying. He's doing so much shit that hits me so hard. I'm taking the hard knockdown instead of taking off sock knockdown to mess up timings. Oh! Okay. Yeah, people mostly, people do that sometimes, actually. That's something I do see people do. Which is, again, why, that's why, for example, you know, for a long time now, I've been, an advocate of ending Ladiva combos in her light anti-air grab instead of her heavy one, because her light one's a hard knockdown and the heavy one isn't. I thought you were talking about, like, the variable wake-up timings that you can do in the video game. Ow. Which is a thing, but I don't think, like, almost no one knows about it, because it is mostly not meaningful. What the? That's it. Nice. Let me hear you, Granathan. Brick needs his BC banned so he can play without dying in one hit. Now, hold on. We Grant up play over here? Grant's a good character. Oh my god! Help! Yes, by the way, like, the Brave points don't matter. It's just Grant hitting Avatar Belial is the problem, right? I can't believe he fucking did 668, Owie! My soul, man! My soul! He doesn't care about my soul? Holy, you fireball. I have no idea what this Grant is gonna do at any given moment, man. I don't know. I don't know. I can't figure this Grant out at all. Okay, he doesn't seem to respect the command. I have no idea what this Grant is gonna do at literally any given moment. You got Devil Gen at home looking laser? Yep, yep. I ran forward too far!
When we unite to fight, nobody can stop us. And if you try to
I ran forward too far! Oh no! I ran forward too far, man! My command grab fucking whiffed, man! What the fuck, man? Oh, nice. I tried to JH, but yeah. He was above me too, so he's gonna have a natural advantage. In the air, I didn't. Why did this super jump over me? What does he do? I don't know, man. I can't fight this Grant. I can't fight this Grant. I know we won the last set we played against him, but like I just can't fight him. I have no idea what he's doing at any given moment. Okay, finally caught him slipping a little bit. My god. Oh, that just doesn't combo like that. Yeah. It's too far away. I don't want to die to Chip Mom. Yep, yep. Grand players all play like psychopaths to me. Not usually. This one though, I have no idea what this one. Like I can't get a read on him at all, and everything that he's doing is like terrifying. It's the worst combination. Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. 1, 2, 3. Get over here. Granule. 1, 2, 3. Wall bounce. Nice. The flight mix has been relatively effective on him so far, at least. So that's one thing. Fuck! Didn't think he was gonna roll. Yep. I guess that's fair. It is a good answer to laser. Yep, yep, yep. I can't. I don't know. I have no idea what the Grand does. He's representing multiple options, obviously. Yeah, no, it's true, right? Like, I'm not trying to say it. I'm like, what? Like, this Grand's playing poorly. It's the exact opposite. Like, yes, they're picking some very high risk, high reward options sometimes, just putting the fear of God into my heart. But it's because they're not just doing the same thing every time, right? That's why it was so difficult there. Good roll there. Very, very good punish on the flight. So Brick, playing one of the main villains is reacting like any villain would to the MC winning the fight. It's true. It's true. He just rolled several times while you were flying. Did he? I feel like most of the time when I flew, he either blocked it, spot dodged it, or blocked. No, or jumped rather. For me personally, it's Char always plays like he's trying to kill me, and Grand players, yep. Char is the best example of playing very aggressively and yet not like it's not a bad thing, right? I don't think that's correct, Con. If he has done it, it definitely was not the primary option he's representing, and definitely like the past 3 times that I flew, he did not do that, right? I think the ... is a little unwarranted there. I have to root for the near. That's fair. I think it's a little needlessly smug there. I'm not. Maybe you're right. We can go back and check the footage, but the last flight looked like 3 rolls. Wait, you're saying he did 3 rolls in 1 flight? Oh, died to Deathless Near. Embarrassing. Is that Inochi Scarlet I see? I don't believe so. It is the Inochi color. That last fight looked like 3. The very last flight before this, we hit him with the laser and he died, right? Like, you're just not correct, yeah? Or are you talking about literally the flight in which he rolled the laser? You're talking about in that one he rolled 3 times. Oh, wait, no, it's Deathless Near. Never mind. I think I misunderstood what you were saying. You're saying in that last flight he rolled it 3 times in a row? In which case, I suppose. Oh, fuck. Please spot dodge on blue. I would like you to spot dodge on blue. I can 668 here is what I would say if I wasn't pure ass like the video game. Yep. Nier and her McDonald's colors. How many characters did you get to master? I think this is number 7. Would it be 7? 7 or 8? It's either number 7 or number 8. I forget. You still got a lot of the roster to go. So. Ow, ow. Sure. Yeah. Oh shit. Nice punish. She's deathless though, so she won't actually get anything off of it. Oh, good air. Who that? Wait. Wait. Hold on. Who is this person? Who the fuck is 2 beans, 1 creep? That was the air throw there was very locked in. Oh god. Okay. Well, we're EX-able now. We have infinite health. What character would you least want to master besides Ronaldo? I actually don't know that Ronaldo's gonna be that bad. I'm gonna do Ronaldo last, definitely. If we didn't do Ronaldo last, though, definitely would be good. I don't know. I feel like Nier is gonna be pretty hard. Oh my, never mind. His deathless Nier is so sad. Yep. Let me hear you. Ladiva Vasaraga, Soares, Eustace, Narmaya, Sandalphon, soon to be able. Okay, yeah, so it is 7. Yep, gotcha. Oh! Just ran at her. I thought I was on the left side or the right side of the screen. I tried to backdash around start. That is not what I did. I love Brave countering to turn Nier into the worst character in the game. It's a very aggressive Deathless Nier. Alright, it's their turn still. Made a lot of mistakes there, but luckily most of them were against Deathless Nier, so they didn't matter at all. Oh! Nice. For Ronaldo, will you have every character on? Of course. Also, in ranked, you can't even change your pool anymore, right? You always get every character on? Oh, good check. Oh my god! Okay. What the? Good spot dodge. For real. Yeah, very aggressive Deathless Nier. Yeah, DPing on Wake Up is very okay against Deathless Nier, because I mean, what you gonna do? Auto combo me into 5U? Bonk. Oh, they don't know about the infinite. That's fun. Yeah, they don't know about the infinite. That is very good information for me to have. 2, 3, bonk. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, bonk. Close H. And SBA. Nier should be able to SBA to bring back death, in which case they'll come back with full stacks. That's interesting. They didn't know? Yeah, they don't know about the infinite, unfortunately. Oh, they're in promos! Oh, shit. Man. Yeah, you know. Yeah, we can just turn her into the worst character in the game with a little bit of 2-3-6-M. Oh, good spot dodge, though. Yep. Full punish. Nier does hit very hard, so it's going to be pretty... Oh, never mind. They did the little reload combo there. There. Bonk. Also, she does have 15,000 HP, so we hit even harder than we otherwise would, which is the good shit. Okay, so do they know about the infinite? Oh, that works, certainly. That's one way to deal with that, sure. Oh, right. She can cancel out of U skills now. That is always, of all the changes they made to Nier, that one is an actual buff, so I always forget about it. Yeah. She can actually... Oh, I caught my back. She can cancel out of U skills now. So true, Breasted. Some quick-ass reactions on that clash. Well done. Very good Nier at surviving without death. Oh my god! That's not a delay tech. Or maybe it was, but... I could have sworn I caught them, delay teching with, the Akiway before. This Nier is playing very good defense. I'm actually getting better hits on them when they're not deathless, weirdly. Looks like they are playing significantly better deathless than otherwise. Yeah, that's a tough one. Yep. I had the window there to actually try and kill her after I dodged that chip, but I did fuck it up. Okay, they're still in promos. My game plan is for Nier is mainly waiting for Nier to throw out death when I can. You can just like kill her with the arrows there, right? Take her death out, yeah. Change your stocks by frame. Charge your stocks by frame instead of by 24 frames per stock. Why the screen change color? She did install, right? She did the install changes the color there. Which makes sense, because just having infinite death there to try and chip me out was certainly a better idea for them. Yeah, Nier was actually playing very well defensively, deathless. Gotta hand it to them. I think it's very important to collect information on how Nier's throw tech so that you can most accurately kill them for trying to do so. Oh, save jump. Yep. Did you see my last message? No, I did not. So yeah, so the way it works with this Razzle is you go bonk, 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 get as much height as you can, right? And then you do this. Oh, I am minus. I'm -4. Okay. Every time I've mashed, it's worked out, but I guess people just like don't. So it's actually throw punishable. Huh? That shit is fake as hell. I mean, it's throw punishable, but it does bait DP. If you can get a little bit more height, hold on. If I can like delay these packed follow-ups, maybe be a little more real, like this. Yeah, -3. Okay, so I can make it safe at the very least. I just have to delay the packed follow-ups, but yeah. So you can't. This does just whiff like that, right? This will, but you do block in time because you're only -3. You do block in time to bait any kind of DP or anything like that. But yeah, you do have to delay the packed follow-ups or it's throw punishable. Who would have thought? That's like Charlotta's DP bait then? Yeah. The install colors stay during the win screen too if you win with it up? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Good old parades loss. Feel the rush. I wonder why the counter hit makes it you can get a 3rd hit of the auto combo. Like, what's the difference? Is it just like literally that he ends up closer to them or something like that from the slowdown or something? Off to bed. Good luck. Thanks, I need to.
Fates episode.
Oh, same Nier. Okay, this Nier was actually, I was very impressed with how they were playing Deathless. Rat down, indeed. Rat down. I gotta throw them a bit more so I can know how better to throw bait them. If they mix up the way they throw tech, then that's just, honestly, that's good for them. That's just them being pretty strong. Yep. I mean, against Nier, we don't have to worry about, she doesn't even have a meterless DP, and her meter DP, I don't even know if it would have the reach to beat Flight like that, you know? Maybe it would, but... Okay. No 2 Ewing for you. You gotta mash out with a bit of a faster button than that. Rat down. Oh, nice. I should have just committed. Akiway teching, seemingly? Oh, what the? My conversion. I fat fingered it. Good run under. Oh, that was supposed to be fireballs again, but there was already fireballs on the screen, right? So I couldn't just do it again. Bonk, bonk. 1, 2, 3. Rad down. Oh, the run under. This Nier is representing a lot of options I feel like I don't see that often. You thought you were pre-patch Nier, bro? Spot dodging my shit like that? Who do you think you are? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Bonk. She should be dead, I think. Anyone else get like a maybe she's not actually. It was raw, she is Nier, she is on no brave points, but she's still alive. Okay. Anyone else get like a visceral reaction when that shit happens? That just beats my projectiles, of course. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't somehow. Anyone just get a visceral reaction when they saw Death doing the 2-3-6 and Nier spot dodging? Reminded me very much of pre-patch Nier in ways that I do not appreciate. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I'm not trying to be reminded of what we left behind. They don't know about jail? What a strange thing. They're trying options out. This Nier is, like, I mean, this Nier's been playing pretty actively, right? They are trying things out to see if they can figure out a way to beat it. Yep. Oh! I missed my punish. Okay. Auto combo 5U. Not the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Oh, dude, I keep forgetting she can do that now. She can start a Is that Master, by the way? Or did they... No, okay, one more needed. I keep forgetting she can do that now. I keep forgetting that she can start a string of canceled normals with her shit like that. They are mixing up how they tech. That's bad for me, certainly. I would rather that wasn't the case. Either that or just happened to be mashing that time. It's certainly possible. Okay, the only sort of chink in the armor here is that this Nier does not seem to have any idea what to do against the rocks, right? The reactions to the clash is very impressive. Oh! She's got a parry! I forgot. It's not max stocks, yeah, so it does the least amount of damage that it possibly could. But, you know, it's something. Nice. I forgot it. So, okay, then that's one way out of that, certainly. Near being stuck in gay baby jail, Able edition. Yep, yep. Oh, right, that catches back that. Even the Belial backdash. Round start. I mean, yeah, we just disrespect Deathless Near's offense because she's not a character. Oh, I tried to backdash that. Fuck. I guess I must have fat-fingered the input. I didn't go fast enough. No, ma'am. Not the way. Bonk. This Near is very good, though. I mean, they definitely deserve Masters if they're not already there. Like, this is someone who's, like, not normally in Masters on another character. Yeah, I mean, congrats. That they played very, very well, right? Very, very strong Near. Oh wait, no, they're not. They're not out. I thought that was their. I thought that was their game to get in there. They're not quite out of the woods just yet. Very, very strong Near, right? Like rotating the way they were throw teching. I feel like you really defending very well when they were deathless, right? Representing a lot of different like counterplay options. The thing I was doing. One last game for them. Yeah, my bad, my bad. I misinterpreted it.
Here begins Fate's episode.
Let them go higher. Oh, it's okay. All right. Well, let's see. Are we going to get this Near almost all the way to promos and then beat them out of it? Maybe. Okay. They are throw baitable. It seems like they do err on the side of teching with the throw button, right? So yep, they do err on the side of that. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Should be dead here, I think. Let's do this. It'd be funny if you did. It is, you know, it is sometimes a cruel, cruel world. We got them almost all the way through their promos, and no, the promo jitters. Yeah. So it's a tough existence. No, ma'am. Oh! Yep. Didn't respect it. I'm just trying to put them in as low health as possible to maybe, like, it is kind of fucked up to say, but, like, to panic them that they might lose their promos. Will they figure out the gay baby jail? Yeah, I mean, on promos, you're not dodging that. I'm sorry. That's like, again, like this, you do have to kind of use the fact that they're in promos against them, right? No one's getting that command grab on their last promo game, I fear. It's a promo world after all. Listen. No one's reacting to that shit for their promo life, I don't think. I mean, if they did, they earned it, right? That's one of those things where, like, I'll give them the opportunity to. If they can stop that shit under that kind of pressure, then they earned it, right? But I don't think most people have the clutch, especially with the fact that I had not really been representing command grab too often up until now. Bonk, bonk. 1, 2, 3, and bonk, bonk. I think they may be mentally broken. Fought way too many Nears in this game's early life. I'm very spiteful. I got no hate in my heart for any character. Sorry you have to watch that, Floral. I know that couldn't have been fun for you. My literal daughter, she's in therapy. That's true. It's true. Or she should be if she's not. Maybe she isn't, but she definitely should. You need to send her to therapy if she's not already. Yeah. Okay, so, again, this Near is switching up the way they tech, which I think is very, like, that's very good of them, right? A lot of master players don't do that kind of shit. They can't figure, they just don't have the knowledge check on this, right? They don't know. They don't know. They just don't know what to do about the rocks. They got to spot dodge the rocks, and they just don't know. Very good Near. Right? Again, like I know it sounds almost like BM to say it after denying their this Near, like this on many levels. This Near I think is playing the game like incredibly solidly, right? At least she took it. Fought quite a few people who just plug when they're about to lose the promo. I mean, again, not to be like again. This Nier is too good to do that. I think. Like they clearly I think they are. Like that's something I would expect of a worse player, honestly. Right. Rick's one of the few channels that did not trash Nier every time she was on screen. That's one of the reasons it became my primary Grand Blue streamer. Thank you. I mean, it is part of it. Like it was a a genuine like lack of like hatred for the character, but they were doing very well. Like eventually like on the third set, I was like, okay, I think I can start to figure out why I was losing to them. But like they beat me 2 versus 2s in a row, right? Brick, a nice person. Unfortunately, they play grapplers, so I hate them. Brick's one of the streamers who would trash me every time she was on stream. It's why he became one of my favorite streamers. My Gabba Goat. What's going on, man? Dude, it's so, like, I feel like... See, I feel like a lot of Nier players don't agree with my take on the character being, like, really fucking weak, right? But then, like, even when every time I lose to a Nier player, more than, like, if Nier is bottom 1, right? Every time I lose to a Nier player, I feel like more than almost any character in the game, I usually leave that set thinking, fuck, that Nier is good, right? Like, damn, like, either, so I usually only have 2 experiences fighting Nier. Either I beat her up and I'm like, man, this poor character. Yeah, so sad, like, why did they do this to her? Or, I just feel like I get literally outplayed on every interaction by the Nier player and I go, man, they're fucking good. So it's like, it always feels like even when Nier is winning, it's because the players, the Nier players have been so dedicated for so long that they just, like, carry their shit-ass characters so goddamn hard, I don't know.
Here begins Fate's episode.
Psycho monologue on why we should squish little guy. I'm gonna time you out for spending 5,000 channel points, Leaf. Yeah, don't think I won't. I wouldn't know how to... he became my primary Grand Blue streamer after I realized there were very few other options. Damn. However, he's pretty good, so I give him $5 a month. Leaf, you spent 5,000 channel points, I'm gonna time you out for it. And I think you knew what was gonna happen, too. Like, I think this is, like, you know what you did. He never learns his lesson, man. Also. Oh my god, that's an interesting answer to the laser. Never thought about that before. No spot dodge allowed. Mr. Lyle. Returns from gay baby jail, immediately picks violence. Yep. He's not dead here. Maybe I can time out Leaf in this animation. Oh, I'm not gonna do that actually. Yo, Lisa, thank you for the follow. Oh, wow. I think he's gonna Yuva Saga. No! Yugo somehow didn't think about that one. Should be dead as hell here. Yep. Love this Lyle on Lyle violence. Yep. I don't feel sorry for the Nier or the players that played her. I think that's a weird thing to say. You give me $5 a month, but I think that's a weird thing to say. Unless you're memeing. Which if you're memeing, fair enough. But especially like I think harboring any actual ill will in your hearts to people who actually play a video game, I think is a sign that you need to look inwards. The character, you can hate the character, that's fine. The character was one of the biggest bounce fumbles I've ever fucking seen in the history of fighting games. But oh my god. I'd happily meme on Nier. You can meme, right? But I think the problem is it gets kind of fuzzy because like a lot of people would say that shit like unironically, right? I'm just glad Nier got shot because she killed my interest in the game for a long time. Yeah, again, like Nier was very bad for the health of the game, right? But it's a different thing being like those Nier players can go fuck themselves. I hate all the Diva players, especially that Gabagool guy. Yeah, I mean, total. First off, very fake, right? Just like a real asshole. A poison to the Grand Blue community, really, that Gabagool fella. More fucked up characters have been tournament legal, and I played some, like Arrow, so I cannot hate her. I actually do want, like, I don't know enough about these old games that you are referencing, Shatter, but like, again, release Nier, which again, we never saw, I say this every time, right? We never saw release Nier's full potential. But like, that character they released, I am not quite so sure that me personally at least, that I'm aware of a more fucked up character in any fighting game, ones that I have played or not. Relative to the balance of the game around them, right? But maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I don't know. But again, I'm not saying that she, but relative to the cast of characters around her, right? Because that's how we judge character strength. Nier was pretty fucked up. Certainly. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I would argue that release Nier is definitely, again, if we somehow, it's not a fair comparison. Like, if we somehow, you know, released Nier and then also teleported all the tech of what she could do into the Nier player's brains on day one, that character is bannably strong. Definitely. Right? Nier was a DNF character in Granblue. I genuinely think that there was no tier list in release Granblue if they had, like, if, say for example that this was not like a new fighting game, and it was one of those fighting games that's got like a title update, you know, every like couple of years, something like that, right? So we would actually get, you know, the Nier players would lab out everything she could do before they removed any of it, right? There is no tier list in Launch Rising. If that patch had stayed for like a year or something like that, there is no tier list. I don't think it's exaggeration at all to say that Nier is top 1 and literally like 3 tiers above everyone else, and the rest of the game, it does not matter. Belial and Ladiva are equally good as each other, right? So like, I'm actually not so sure that more fucked up characters have been tournament legal. It just so happens that, thank God, we're playing a modern fighting game, and the stupidest shit about Nier got patched out like a month or 2 in, you know, with the Vayne patch. Before, you know, all the U skill setups and the looping 50-50s and all of that were found. Nice loads. What is that? I don't think that's what he said. So true, bestie. Had time to entirely whiff my flight and still kill his ass. How do we rank pre-patch Beatrix? She's not even as good as post. Okay, so here's a good example of what I'm talking about with Nier. Pre-patch Beatrix wasn't even top 1 because Nier was still better than her. Post-nerf Nier was still obviously better than pre-patch Beatrix. Oh, you can't spot dodge that? I thought I was on chip, right? Post-nerf Nier. Right, patch 1.42 Nier, who couldn't combo off her DP anymore, was still, in my opinion, obviously better than release Beatrix. Now, imagine if you can, it's a hard, yeah. Right, like imagine then what that character looked like back when she could still combo off her DP and her 6XL was unnerved, right?
Here begins.
Or what you like, release your desires. You might as well lab it. Oh no, it's this Nier. I'm sorry. Just adapt, it's true.
Believe in victory.
It's not a checkmate if it happens again. I guess you just delay it, right? Though in that case, I wasn't even on chip damage, I just blocked it. I didn't think there would be like a weirdness involved with that. Jesus, Mr. Break, I was the Belial, yep. I updated the ult skill tier list, by the way, so true.
Excellent.
The Kala B versus Suja Sandy, yeah. Sandy U Fireball's gotta be pretty up there, right? It's a damn good U Fireball. Yep. Again, this Nier is like, they are very good at switching up how they tech, but it is still, while it makes it harder to throw tech bait them, I suppose. While it makes it harder, you know, it still is the kind of thing you can catch on to. And Deathless Nier is just still so defenseless that you get so many chances to go for it, right? If I told you that Super was a misinput, would you believe me? Yeah, maybe.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, man. Yeah, Nier 2H. Funny times. 1, 2, 3. 100% if you want a character that invalidates tier lists, it took forever for them to ban Kakuin, because just like Nier, people kept finding tech in 2020 to 2021, he invalidates characters. Is the, like, before he was banned, was it literally like, you know, like, would you say it was a similar idea of, like, the tier list was Kakuin and everyone else? Like, this Kakuin top 1, literally the rest of the game compressed into, like, the same tier, because it doesn't matter at that point? Because if so, fair enough. Even still, though, I would argue that's only comparable to Nier. Not necessarily more fucked up, right? Nier feels almost right now with the rework. I think he's too weak as he currently stands, but also, that was very clearly intentional by the devs. They were not trying to make her balance, they were trying to shoot her in the head, so people wouldn't literally drop the game, because she was everywhere, right? Sora's blue dash punch gotta be up there. Not top 1, but pretty damn good. It's a pretty good, especially as more U skills have been made punishable on block, or like easier to punish, it stands out even more, I think. His U dash punch. Pet Chop up there as well. The JoJo game does a lot of fucked up shit, doesn't it? I know I am like very, very tangentially familiar with the fact that there's a lot of stuff that's not okay in that JoJo video game. No, man. They never expected the double able. Move. I can't kill you here, so I'm not gonna. Oh man, that just wins? Crazy, okay. Was Kakuin in Pet Shop? Pet Shop has unfuckwittable unblockables. That sounds balanced.
Battle 2.
Old DNF Swift Mastery is one of the big reasons that game died. I feel like I saw DNF tier list though. Swiftmaster was top 1, but I don't think he was. I think there were other characters. I thought there were other characters. Oh no, I think I did see him in like I think I did see like Kazunoko made a tier or something like that. It was like Swiftmaster and SSS by himself. That's a good point. That character was not balanced either. The point being though that like genuinely, I think it does. I made a whole video on this. But I think it does go under the radar slightly. Just like Nier is really up there with like the biggest mistakes in fighting games of all time, right? Like for real, actually, unironically. Like you would not expect that like her and like fucking Pet Shop or something like that could be comparable, but it really is, right? He was fucked up. The other game has a lot of silly things universally. If you have a stand, people just murder you in there. That's okay. Here's the thing, right? Like I would almost argue if the game has both Pet Shop and Kakyoin, then automatically that makes them less fucked up than Nier, right? Because there are two incredibly fucked up characters, to the point that maybe one of them they can actually fight each other, right? I'm not talking about who has the most fucked up shit. I'm talking. It's in reference to your cast, right? There is no character in Release Rising that is 1/5 the power level of Release Nier, right? So, like, I almost feel like Kakyoin and Pet Shop being in the same game almost invalidates them as being more fucked up, right? Dude, I'm sorry. This Nier was beating my ass, and now I feel bad. I stopped their promos, and now it's we just keep getting sent back into them. Oh, nice. Okay, hold on. I can still very easily get my ass beat though, and not get cocky. Double JU? What the? Oh, yeah. It's all good though. It's good old Deathless Nier, aka. Oh, what the? She would actually rather have gotten hit by that Brave counter. Be gone. Yep, I've not been representing a lot of run-up command grab, so maybe it'd be better to save the 50-50. The Heartbreak, I'm sorry, Floral. Double JU, I'm taking that. Nier's a sad experience now. Again, I only ever have two experiences with Niers, right? Either I'm like, holy shit, this Nier is so good, and like, their character sucks, but they're gapping me so hard, or, we have the experience we've had for the past couple sets, or I'm just like, man. Like, I feel bad for like, the things you can do to her that you can't do to anyone else. Like Brave counter turning her into the worst character in the game for a few seconds. Oh, nice. The damage, though. They're going very light on their resource expenditure in combos, though. Which is making it feel slightly less, terrifying as an able player. Sure. There goes Death. Hope he didn't need him for anything, or her for anything. Oh, nice. My backdash caught. Okay, hold on. Signs of life. BC into 6XL punish. Poor Nier. Yep. This character was the single hardest character to effectively Brave counter in the game. Used to be. Now it's the exact opposite. This character is the worst character against Brave counter out of the entire cast, as he currently stands. There is no character that is worse against the universal system mechanics than this character right here. Bonk, bonk. I disagree with that Nier opinion, but it's one of those things where it's way too much to put into text and also not worth arguing in the first place. Fair enough. Ow. You are certainly allowed to, but I certainly do believe it very strongly. I mean, I think the I'm not arguing it with you necessarily, but just like since I was already kind of talking about it, like the idea that a lot of people put Nier in her own tier in 1.4 even, right? People still put Nier in her own tier even after like 3 gigantic rounds of nerfs to her. It was only 1.5 that finally put her in the nail in the coffin there. Ow. Fuck them kids. Belial would. Okay, now hold on. Again, we learned that Belial's actually more based than we thought. He's saving himself for Lucy, guys. He's actually kind of based to it. Inviting entire cast, I guess Sailor Uranus? Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna fuck with the Sailor Moon fighting game. I have heard tell of some real war crimes in there. Maybe whoever the best character in that game was more fucked up than Nier. Very possible. Very possible. I'm not gonna sit. To my understanding, I can't step to that shit. He would though after Lucy. I think he's devoted to Lucy, man. You mean the Sailor Moon murder game? Yeah, it's not a fighting game, it's a murder game, exactly. Oh, I did not realize we caught her there. Haha, caught one. Not Pagel looking ass. 2 mana, 0/4 at the end of your turn. Or a start of your turn? As a 50% chance to draw a card. I think that's what that shit was. Yo, EB. GG's from earlier. Thanks for the follow. Ow, ow. I'm dead, right? Raging. Oh, she can't Raging Strike. Okay, I'm still dead. I'm not dead! Because she can't fucking Raging Strike! Oh, man. Why, man? I'm still dead. This is still very hard rounds to win, but... It's like the only character in the game that couldn't kill me off that confirm right there. Uh oh. Yep. She could have killed that combo. Fair. Holy Nat Pago reference. Caught one. Yeah, I'm kind of based. Oh, right, yeah, the catch is round star backdash. Does not beat that out. I keep thinking it should, but... What, my meaty? I just fucking delayed my 6XL. I didn't mean to delay my 6XL, but I guess I delayed my fucking 6XL. Going up. Should have 2 M's there, probably. Don't hurt me! Did she say... Dude! Even the fucking voice lines make me feel like a monster. Did she go, don't hurt me when she took... No! No, man! She went, don't hurt me when she tapped my throat? What the fuck do you mean? Psy Games. She's just a girl, man. She went, don't hurt me when she tapped my throat? I miss Rat Down, man. Take me back. This is too sad. I need to... This character, you can't make this character low tier. It's too sad for her to be. At least if she's fucking running the game, we can be like, yeah, I'll hurt you, you murderous bitch. You can't make this character low tier, man. No way she went fucking don't hurt me when she teched my throat. My God, it was so sad. Don't hurt me. Like it was like something like that. Like triggered like a protective. I don't even have kids, man. That triggered a protective, like paternal fucking instinct in my brain. Frick, please, you're scaring her? Don't fuck with me. I'm actually sad. Like that genuinely, like, that made me, like, a little upset for real. You can call me a pussy if you want, but, like, and yet you hurt her anyway, you monster? I'm not kidding, man. It's a psyop by Psy Games to make you feel bad for her so they soften the blow and they buff her again, maybe. Don't hurt me, nah, I saw what you did in the early day. Just remember, she murders dozens, it's fine. Okay, yeah. She's a mass murderer. She's a mass murderer. She may be a cute little cat girl, but she's a mass murderer. Don't hurt me proceeds to murder her? Listen, man, what do you want from me? I need crystals. I will kill children for crystals. My morals do not extend. My moral code disappears as soon as crystals are on the line. Oh, that fucking converted! Honestly, didn't think it would. It's not a punish? No, sir. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Now you, I have no problem beating the shit out of. Go straight to gay baby jail, please. Immediately. Oh, right. Command grab super. Yep. We can't just safe jab him in the same way. But Your Honor, I was in promos? Exactly. Fuck them kids, Your Honor. I had gems together. Oh, good stuff. Okay. I was hyper fixated on command grabbing him there. I'd kill children for ELO. That's a former LoL player if I ever did see one. It's true. Oh, hello, Bubs. Didn't think about that as a potentiality there. That I'll get my shit rocked. And such splendiferous. I had the read, but he jumped earlier than I thought. I was going to do the instant PK dive kick. He just ran up and neutral jumped normally? Why? It wasn't even a throw bait. That would, like, only beat me doing wake up 2H like that. Huh? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Go away. Loser. Oh, I meant to do HDP, not... No, this looks like I rage quit. Okay. What? No. I meant to do HDP, not LDP, but I fat figured special too early. Oopsie. You saw that 2H from a mile away? No, for real. The Jester has finally been ensnared. Don't murder daughter, nah, Ed Paradise Lost. Don't hurt me! Guys, it's so sad, for real. What the fuck was that? Psy Games, what's wrong with you? You're all monsters. For making her say that, and then forcing me to kill her anyway. I thought he was gonna wall bounce. This just in. He did not wall bounce. Perish. Oh god. Okay. Clean cuts. Woo! I'm DPing. Does this work? Stand ready for my Dragon Punch. Worm, Mayfly, even.
Battle 2.
You control the buttons you press, side games probably. But I'm being incentivized to be evil. It's not my fault. They put me in the Stanford prison experiment, and they're like, why do you become a, a crazy guard who abused the prisons? It's like, bro, my brother in Christ, you set up the conditions of the experiment that were inherently inhumane. Perhaps I'm at fault, but you at least, you gotta be, a review board's gotta take a look at your behavior or something, You're not entirely innocent here. Okay. Can I kill you here? Not if I do that. What the fuck? It has so much recovery. Ah! Good read. I tried to bait out his DP. Send you the Sailor Moon tier list. The server is proof. Nah, Sailor. I forgot about you. You don't have to convince me about that. I've heard good shit about that. I guess Sailor Uranus. Yeah, whoever the best character in that game was, I've heard a lot of ink has been spilled on them. How unfair they were. I fucking believe you. Well, sir. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of sweater weather. Never hurts nobody. Oh, my backdash got caught. Ah, I thought I would teleport in time. Nice. Beaten by a single needle. Beaten by a single needle. Unfortunate. Why do you need 20 people to test your death, Magic Man? This Nier woman is bad at research. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, she may have said "don't hurt me" in a super vulnerable voice, but yeah, there's got to be consequences for your actions, and sometimes those consequences include eating an 11,000 damage from Avatar Belial as punishment for your crimes. Oh, weird. Meant to do SSBA there. All right. No, honestly, I feel like super jump on wake up, put the fear of God into him. Yeah. I feel like pretty good Able Day, honestly. There probably both of those promos that we got we were probably locks to just get them if it weren't for you meddling kids and your stupid dog and the streamer OS and all of this, right? I can't believe I've seen people say they just don't like Nier's English voice or acting is just as amazing. Personally, I'm not saying that the Nier Japanese voice actress did a bad job, but I find it a lot more grating than cute, right? Because sometimes she is she's doing a good job, but the voice on it is so high pitched that it actually does hurt my ears to hear her scream, which I think is the point, right? But it's just less enjoyable for me to listen to personally, right? Whereas the English voice actress for Nier, I think, leaned more into she sounds pained and sad. The Japanese one is crazy and dying actively, right? Again, a great performance, but genuinely less pleasant for me to experience than the other one, right? But anyway, yeah, pretty good Able Day, I think. We had 2 promos that we failed for in the name of capitalism, but how do we not? We probably would have just 4-0 both of them or something like that. I think we were playing very well today, so I'm pretty happy about that. And honestly, listen, I got to play more Able. I'm okay with that. Have we, at this point, has he eclipsed Narmaya? I like both voices for the whole cast. I agree, yeah. Jenny Yokobori is amazing. Nier is her first psycho role and she nailed it. Is this the English or Japanese voice actress? Oh no, not rankings. There's a reason, Thousandaire, I thank you, Midnight Royal. Yeah, doubters, you guys are big fans of Midnight and Ophidian, certainly. Believers, listen, we'll get there eventually. Is it match history? No, it's player info, right? People with Diva leaderboards, I can't log onto the game? Yeah, sure thing, we'll take a look. How many games have we played on Able? Yeah, okay, so yeah, now he's passed up Sandalphon and Narmaya, I think, right? Yeah, Narm is still going to be fastest at 303. Sandalphon is second fastest, 399, okay, so he's still behind Sandalphon, but... people can't log into the game, huh? Let me take a look at the Diva leaderboards. Jenny's the English one? Gotcha. Alright. Let's see. You're third right now. Oh, no, this wins. Hold on. You're first right now. I lied. Don't hurt me! Yeah, that's so good. Man, that hit me with mental damage IRL. You are currently first, good sir. He's rocking it. 2,000 gems. Panini. Not even Grandmaster? Can't believe this. Uncle Cheesecake. Uber's playing the game still? Goddamn. I have 0 gems. Don't look at me. I have not played any ranked on Ladiva. Able will take longer than Sandy if I have anything to say about it, you know? The more... I'm okay with this. A little bit of money. If I can't load into the game, I'm gonna lose it. You might lose it. You might have to lose it. Brick. I want Super Grandmaster this season. Yeah, the top 3. You get anything for top 1? Because that'd be way too toxic, right? That would just like... You know, it's gonna be so painful just even getting top 3, right? Get to grinding, the GM won't get itself. I'll get it eventually, but it's not the focus right now, personally. But yeah. Good Able stream day. Good Able stream day. Jenny Okabari is the English VA for Nier. The JP one is Noriko Shitaya, who's also Sakura Mato and Fate Stay Night. Okay, fair enough. Good times. Gabagoon, yeah. I guess we'll end the stream here. Wall Brawl links are up, by the way, if you want. This is a normal 1v1 bracket this week, so if you want to sign up for the Open or the Intermediate, if you meet the restrictions, by all means, go and do so. Tomorrow will be Street Fighter 6 as normal. I get to play the game without anyone throwing money at me to make me kill myself, which is honestly both better and worse in some ways. The streamer OS has its is a double-edged sword. But yeah, hope you guys had a wonderful day. We're going to find someone to raid on Twitch, and I'm going to end the stream here on YouTube. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye for now.